XOXO, yeah, XOXO, yeah, XOXO, yeah. I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm famous, yeah. I'm faded, I'm famous, I'm famous. I'm so heartless, AA. Only thing a nigga fear is a keyblade. Got a white girl, made her call me sensei. While an Asian girl looking on my dende. Did it all on canvas as a VMA. Don't kill my fire, don't kill my fire, don't kill my fire. And she fucked me like a porn star. Yeah, my name like it's world star. Yeah, North Star, rock star, bitch. I'm a fucking star. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm a fucking star. Finger that bitch like a jutsu, ayy. That pussy gon' leave a sensu, ayy. Why the bitch mix like Zetsu, Tryna not pussy me rescue, ayy. She want me, she want me, I know that I don't feel like both like y'all, like y'all, like y'all, like y'all, like y'all, like y'all, like y'all. Fuck you, bitch, you stupid bitch. I love myself, I love no bitch. My mama said don't trust no bitch. I'm way too lit to cuff a bitch like, yeah, fuck what they say. Niggas, they pray that I get snake way, but that's my life, yeah. That's my life, yeah. I don't care, I don't care, yeah. I don't give a fuck, nigga, fuck you, pay me, bitch. Fuck nigga really thought he made me, fuck nigga really thought he made me, yeah. Fuck nigga really thought like y'all, 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 like y'all. XOXO, bitch. Yeah, I'm going on tour, bitch. And I finna tour your whore, bitch. Fucking kisses for that little bitch. Yeah, I do what I want, yeah. Yeah, I do what I want, yeah. Yeah, I do what I want. Do what I want, do what I want, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Niggas really in their 40s. Niggas really can't afford me. Niggas really can't afford me. Niggas really can't afford me. Niggas talk shit on me, I don't give a fuck, cause they bitch adore me. Yeah, that nigga bitch adore me. Yeah, that nigga bitch adore me. XOXO, yeah, XOXO, yeah, XOXO, yeah.
Theo got it. Theo got it. Theo got it.
Swear I'll never love again. I'll never love again. Cause I don't wanna love again. I'll never love again. Lately, I've been seeing bullshit in HD. Heard he wants smoke, told a pussy nigga vape me. Kick it with his bitch like his Tekken, niggas hate me. Put me in first, never second, bitches rate me. I change up hoes like I change clothes. I walk this road all on my own. Cause I don't wanna love again. I'll never love again. Fast girls, fast cars, moving real fast. I don't play her, I just play the one, put her in the past. Got her playing with my Jimmy, yeah, got a blast. Yeah, I do the dash to the cash. Niggas switched on me, niggas ain't shit. Pull up on me like I'm famous. Treat my dreams like liquor, I chase it. Treat my dreams like liquor, I chase it. Swear I'll never love again. I'll never love again. Cause I don't wanna love again. I'll never love again. Lately, I've been seeing bullshit in HD. Heard he wants smoke, told the pussy nigga vape me. Kick it with his bitch like his Tekken, niggas hate me. Put me in first, never second, bitches rate me. I change up hoes like I change clothes. I walk this road all on my own. Cause I don't wanna love again. I'll never love again. Put my heart in a vault for the fallout. Love is war, fuck that, we going all out. Got shooters with me, yeah, we doing call outs. Hit them all, little nigga, yeah, we ball out. Niggas hating on me, what you want from me? Tell me right now, what you want from me? All the shit I ever did, what you need from me? Like the weatherman, nigga, they believe in me. Swear I'll never love again. I'll never love again. Cause I don't wanna love again. I'll never love again. Swear I'll never love again. I'll never love again. Cause I don't wanna love again. I'll never love again. Swear I'll never love again. I'll never love again. over again. Hey, what's God? Yeah, just God. Yeah, hey.
Wow, did all really make this?
Yeah, I shine. Please don't mind, that's my light. Yeah, wrist on ice. What's the time? Winter time. Yeah, I shine. Ay. Got the straps like a dike. It's a vibe. It ain't love till I die. Yeah, I shine. Ay. Please don't mind, that's my light. Ay. Wrist on ice. What's the time? Winter time. Yeah, I shine. Ay. Got the straps like a dike. It's a vibe. It ain't love till I die. That bitch love my drip, tell that bitch suck my dick, tongue ring on my dick, that strip on my dick, her throw baby sit, no kids in my whip, but he still miss his bitch, but he still kiss that bitch, ayy, yeah, we in a different league, you broke, your talk is cheap, you cap like MLB, that's frostbite on my wrist, I dogfight with his bitch, come shot right on her lips, like that shot I don't miss. Please don't mind all of the marks, they've been shooting for the stars, and it hit me kinda hard, so I'm young without a heart. I had hate way before 6, they've been sleeping on a kid, that's that shit I'll never get. Now my checks are like I'm sick, checks are like I'm sick. Tell the bitch suck my dick, tongue ring on my dick, that strip on my dick, her throw baby sit, no kids in my whip, but he still miss his bitch, but he still kiss that bitch, yeah I shine, please don't mind, that's my light, wrist on ice, what's the time? Time, yeah, I shine, got the straps like a dike, it's a vibe, it ain't love till I die. Please don't mind all of the marks, they've been shooting for the stars, and it hit me kinda hard, so I'm young without a heart. I had hate way before 6, they've been sleeping on the kid, that's that shit I'll never get. Now my checks are like I'm sick, checks are like I'm sick, yeah, checks are like I'm sick, checks are like I'm sick, yeah, checks are like I'm sick, yeah, oh God, that's it, baby. Bitch. Yeah. Ay.
Tree time. Tree time.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Rose got. Yeah. Rose got. Ay. Rose got. Yeah, I am a living legend. I put a nigga to rest. All of my niggas is flexing. I'm losing count of my blessings. Hashtag demons. Hashtag demons. Hashtag demons. Rip. I am a living legend. I put a nigga to rest. All of my niggas is flexing. I'm losing count of my blessings. Hashtag demons. Hashtag demons. Hashtag demons. Rip. I put your mans in the dirt, ayy. I turn that mess to a shirt, wait. These niggas mad that I shine, yo. These niggas mad at my grind, yo. Best in this bitch and I don't even try. I just pull all of my demons aside. These names is mad that I'm taking no L.
Tree time. Tree time.
Yeah, ayy, yeah, ayy, yeah, ayy. Rose got, yeah, Rose got, ayy, Rose got, yeah.
Yes, sir, bro. I had to get the HD in there. Say something so I can make sure your name's popping up.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's
How
up?
clean we are out here. What's good to everybody? Lagfest.
Just watched 6 hours of wrestling. I am pumped. the old shit. All right, I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
It was a little older. You know what I'm
It
saying?
had
Not
to
right
be
now.
older.
You know, I can't watch the new shit. Because, I mean, WrestleMania's tonight. If anybody who doesn't know, there's no audience. So,
Man, that's crazy.
yeah, man.
Wild.
It's like, honestly, man, it's boring. That's boring.
Yeah.
Pink would go live when we go live. Crazy.
Your mics are good? Yeah, good to hear. Glad that that's still working out correctly. I'm
You
glad
know?
that's still working out correctly.
Yeah.
How's everybody in the chat doing, man? Y'all, thank y'all for coming. Y'all chilling? What's up?
Your mics are good.
Watch 6 hours. That's insane. You know what I've been doing for 6 hours? Like on some real shit.
I mean, I wasn't like 6 hours of pure watching. I'm just saying, I had that bitch on for a long time.
Well, for legit the last 6 hours have been working on all this shit.
But I've been straightening up my house. You know, I got my kids, so it's just like, it's a lot of like back and forth.
Right. I was just putting all this
And
stuff
nigga ain't
over
shit to
here
do today.
It was so much shit, bro.
Saturday's usually boring for me though. Like, you know, popping off like people be thinking like, oh, the weekend. Shit.
Leo said he's good, just doing some push-ups. I see. He says
This
he's a tough
nigga,
man.
you in
He's a
prison?
tough
This man, I'm just doing some push-ups. Like 60 days in, head ass.
975,
You know what I'm
976.
This man in a pen, and like this, you get the push-ups out.
Would y'all rather have
Bro, you ever did the old style where people used to do push-ups right before sex? You ever did that? Like,
No.
I didn't understand the point of people doing that. Like, I never got it until I did it, and I was just like, I still don't get it. Like, I still don't get it.
It's like an
My
adrenaline
muscles
rush
wore
type
out.
thing, bro. I know.
Maybe, I don't know. Like, my muscles feel wore out. Like, whatever. How does people do this? Like, why do they do this? Like shadow box or something. I don't know, hump in the air, but hit some push-ups real quick, and then go do some shit. Like,
damn. It's wow.
damn.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
damn. Damn.
What's
Better
up,
dab it.
Hoxio?
Stop dabbing and stop dabbing.
No,
We
I'm
gonna
not
lose
dabbing. I'm not
him.
dabbing.
We gonna lose him if he
It's just a
dab it.
bowl. It's just a bowl.
Oh, okay. You really,
What's
I
up,
was gonna
George?
say,
What's up,
if you
Mama?
dabbing, this man might die on air.
What's up, Hoxio? No, I'm good, bro. We all good out here.
Yo, Hasio in the house.
Man, oh man. So, what you trying to start on first, my guy? We got a few topics to cover tonight.
Well, I want to just cover some real quick that you have spoken on your video, about the whole simp type deal when it comes to iDubbbz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, great video. You even gave the full definition of the word simp, so no one can sit there and reverse your meaning. But it's also one of those things where it's like, I was with it up until, like you said, he said, I'm fine with anyone jacking off to my girlfriend. And I'm like, what? That is definitely, I swear to you, I was like, Shaggy? Like, you know what I mean? I was confused. Like Scooby and Shaggy before commercial break. I was clueless here. What did he say? I had to go back. Now, see, guys, I didn't watch the whole video. You know, I watched like a couple minutes and then I'm out. You know, that's how I did with the iDubbbz. Because, I mean, it was just, it's an address video, and I don't care. You know what I mean? It's an address video. I had to see that part. And that part really, that is simp-like behavior. I don't care what you say or twist it.
100%.
If you are okay, that's one thing, bro. Being a simp, fine. If you're a simp, be a simp. Just like if you're an asshole, be an asshole. Own it.
Right.
Own it. We all are assholes and stuff like that, deep down. But it's like, if you're going to be a simp, own it. But for him to sit there and be like, I'm not a simp, that is weird. When you just said you're okay with strangers, random people, paying, I'm talking cents, not hardcore dollars, but probably cents, to jack off to your girlfriend?
I don't know, bro. It seems like the way that she puts it is, you know, it pays pretty good, you know. I mean, think about it. Their naked photos, those probably don't come too cheap. So, you know how, I'm just saying. So you know, he's getting something out of it money-wise at least, but like the bigger thing is in that I didn't touch on was, bro, like his girlfriend, uh, fuck, what was her name? Aunt Jemima's pancake mix.
Aunt Jemima's pancake.
She's really getting hammered right now by the media because she was like talking about back in the day. She was making fun of people that had OnlyFans accounts and shit like that. Said like, it
see, if
her.
you're doing all that,
yeah, bro. Now she's doing it. It's like a lot of shit. IDub should have never stuck his nose in it. Should just left it alone. Should have just left it alone, not said anything, and he'd have been fine. Maybe they question shit, but when have it there? You know what I mean? When have it there?
Facts. It is just weird to me because like I didn't know like I don't say I didn't know he had a girl, but I really didn't know he had a girl. So this is all like surprising stuff that you see. But to sit there and be like, yo, it's cool that my girl, I mean, naked photos are naked photos. Like we all have Twitter. We see thotties all day. You feel me? Like, I'm not calling her thotty, but I'm saying you see thotties all day on their website, butt ass naked. You feel me? Like it's one of those things where sex sells. That's what it is. Now, maybe she figuring her sex would sell. I was thinking, though, if you're going to do this type of shit, OnlyFans, though, is not just for posting nude shit.
Right.
People post amateur porn. So when I heard iDubbbz' girl is online with naked photos, I'm thinking, and on OnlyFans, I'm thinking maybe he going to be fucking her on camera. You feel me? That's the route I was thinking about. Because when you see these OnlyFans and they put this shit on Twitter, because sometimes they advertise their shit on Twitter, they doing stuff with their boyfriend or girlfriend, whoever, holding the camera. They tend to be doing stuff with the partner.
I can see it now. It's the next big story on Keemstar. Drama.
That's what I'm thinking, man.
iDubbbz.
She pulled his manhood card. There's gotta be something like, bro, like if you're a girl, right? Say you're a girl, right? And you're dating another girl.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that if that girl has an OnlyFans page, I'm not, honestly, it may be sexist, but I'm not calling her a simp.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like in a way it is like a sexist sort of thing because it's a man seeking the approval of a woman.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that type of, that is behavior, bro. Like
without showing any type of dominance. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like you're okay with her on here doing this. Fine. Be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. That's y'all problem or whatever. Yeah. But when he addressed it, that's when it was a little weird too.
Yeah. It's like
you made a whole video try to, like, oh, look, man, it's okay if you guys jack off to her photos. I don't care. And I'm like, what? You should, bro. That's weird. Like, all right, people like this. If a motherfucker was outside your window, staring at your window while you getting dressed, that's weird, right?
Hell yeah.
Because that's a stranger looking at you.
That's a good way to get shot.
Exactly. And then I'm like, in a sense, it's not the same, but in a sense, it's kind of what it is, man. It's strangers, just you don't know who they are, you don't know what criminal history they have, but they're buying your naked photos. Why would you want a pervert buying your naked, not a pervert, but a sexual deviant buying your naked photo? Think about that. You can't tell somebody to not buy your shit if it's out there for sale and purchase. Anybody could be buying her shit. Creeps, rapists, anybody could be buying her shit. And she's gonna be all right with that because she don't know who they are. It's OnlyFans is a different thing. It's a weird hustle. It is a weird hustle in a sense. Like I totally get it. You're selling your body. Girls don't like to think about it like that. Right. Oh no, I'm not selling you are selling your body. Yeah. It's in a sense, it's borderline prostitution, borderline. Because some of these girls do meetups for the right price.
Bro, you was talking about meetups, and Gray Leo was like, it's all fun and games till he finds out she's smashing the next door neighbor.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it's a weird flex to be like, yo, watch my girlfriend get banged or she'll come bang you. I can't even, as a man, I can't even allow that. She can come fuck you because she ain't my bitch no more. Like that's how it is. She can come do whatever she wants to you because she's not mine. Once she step out, she not mine. So it's just like, why would I play that behavior and let you? That's cuckolding. Exactly what you called it in your video. It's exactly what it is. It's cuckolding. It is. Exactly and I'm like, do you expect? I hate to be that person, but and a lot when it comes to porn, there's one race that cuckolds a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And it happens to be what iDubbbz is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, is it?
Bro, them fucking Armenians, bro, not Armenians.
Armenians, the Scandinavians, like,
yeah, they're them real white people. Yeah, they were real white. The real white ones, not the white, like, not the Scottish white, but like the white.
Not the Scottish.
You know, like the Scottish
the
is like
white.
the Nords of white people. You know, like Rusky and shit. They be drinking all day. No, those types of white people. I'm just kidding. I don't know where he's from. I don't even remember. I think he's from Canada. I don't know.
She's for everybody. That's law. Well, now, yeah. Once the photos go out, and you pay your $5 or whatever the fuck it costs, because it shouldn't be $50. Honestly, there's girls out here paying $50 for titties when I can Google titties and get billions of results. $50 for your titties? What do your titties do? Like, do your titties make you fly? Can your titties? What do the titties do that is worth $50?
Well, that's what
just because they're my titties. And I'm like, no. If they're Sniper Wolf's titties, okay, $50.
Okay, sure, yeah. I'll look at some titties.
Because
like,
Sniper was the most popular female on YouTube. So those titties are worth $50.
Yeah.
They just are. I'm not paying. Right. I'm going to see them titties for free if she put them bitches on. But I'm not paying $50. But you understand what I'm saying. Like, those titties worth $50. You feel me? Like, yo, Cindy, who lives down the street from you, her titties ain't worth $50. You know what I'm saying? Like, her titties ain't worth it. She can get her titties worth $50 if she on Instagram popping. But that's the wave now. It's no longer escort, fuck escorting. It's about popularity and a different type of escort. This hustle is different. We're not used to it. It's very new because we have phones now. This hustle is different. Like, you go on Instagram, that's all they selling is they OnlyFans. You go on Twitter, that's all they selling is going to your OnlyFans. Damn. It's like, damn. And if you don't buy, then they make it seem like you're a simp. How does that work, man? What? So you telling me you won't pay for your porn, you cheap bastard? That's what one girl told me. And I wanted to get that screenshot, but it was so far, guys, in the tweets that you know how Twitter is. When you go down and it shoots you straight back up. And I got all the way to September and it shot me straight back up. So I'm not doing it again. But I would have had the screens. But trust me, it's there. You can go look for yourself. It is there. But a girl, she was butt naked and she had OnlyFans. I don't know her. I'm not even following her. I was just going down my feed. I see her, and in her profile pic, she had her ass cheeks out, and she had them like she was finna spread them. So I'm like, okay, damn. And then her Twitter post had said, hey, guys, go check out my OnlyFans for the low price of $5 all this month. Pictures, everything, videos, all cheap. So I then retweeted her and replied like, hey, I'm straight. I'll just peep the profile. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to be a joke. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to be a dick or nothing. I was just making a joke. You don't know if I'm going to buy or not. So she retorts with, oh, you cheap bastard. How's it feel to be so broke that you can't afford $5 for an OnlyFans? How dumb are you? How dumb do you feel? And who just doesn't buy their porn nowadays? Like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, I'm not buying nothing.
That buys their own porn. Like, who the fuck would just?
And then I'm like, well, lady, you're butt naked. Exactly. You're butt naked in the profile picture. I just seen you. So why would I pay you $5 to see more butt naked photos? What are you doing? Like, okay, this is the type of shit I pay for. And I'm being honest. If you want simp behavior from me, you got to be doing something with the naked photos. She can't just be twerking. The bitch got to be twerking on a Yamasaki motorcycle. You feel me? Like, the bitch got to be twerking, skydiving. The bitch got to be doing something other than just being naked and lace and on your bed. Just don't be naked with lace on your bed. That's boring. You got to be doing something naked.
She got to be letting the camel fuck her or some shit.
Oh no, I'm not watching that bullshit. But I get what you're saying. Like, she got to be doing outrageous shit. Do some sports, nigga. Yeah. Do some basketball, butt ass naked. Like, some honest basketball, 1-on-1 with your bestie, and y'all do some dribbling. Y'all do some layups, all that good shit.
Want to see how them titties dribble.
That's like, you got to be doing something appealing for me to be paying. That's what it is. And most of the time, these girls, they're not doing nothing appealing. They're not. They're laying in bed. They're fucking objects. Like this bitch literally sitting on her post on the bottom of her stairs. You know how your stairs will have some like mounted posts? She was fucking that. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, man. Like, y'all don't have niggas to fuck? Y'all don't have men? Y'all gotta, like, there's like, do y'all need help with the pages? Do y'all need to call somebody? Like, it's crazy. I feel like a lot of these pages are lonely. These girls are lonely. They don't have a man. Don't give me that you don't want a man stuff, but you don't have one.
Yeah.
And it's like hard to even get one, and it's hard to even trust somebody when you're out here doing this. Because honestly,
Right.
when you get a man, who's gonna want you when your naked photos out here of you, and there's videos out here of you sucking dick and doing all types of flagrant shit to other dudes? What could I do with that? How could I marry that? How could I
Right.
be with that? If you are doing that, that's simp like behavior.
Very
It's just
much
what
so.
it is, what it is. You can say whatever you want. Oh, you mad because your bitch don't look like this or nothing like that. I'm like, no, I'm not mad, bro. I don't want that bitch for a reason.
Right.
I don't care how she looks. She out here for the people, like Hasio said. By law, she for everybody. I don't want those type of.
I mean, it's like
I do like a fun girl who will send you some shit.
that same.
You know, she bored at work. She'll go to the bathroom, send you some titties, send you that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Tell you she miss you, your dick, things like that. Those are the things I enjoy. But because they're personal. They're to me.
If you get so many of these girls like doing the fans only accounts, and you look at what they're doing on the fans only accounts, pretty much that's being a porn star, without having the porn star title. So it's like, would you date a porn star? No. Would you fuck a porn star? Yeah, definitely. But am I gonna date one or marry one? No, that's not something I would want to be with. I mean,
Facts.
I don't know. I mean, maybe iDubbbz wouldn't care. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. That's all I got though.
He said maybe I doesn't care.
Oh no, man. All right. Well, I think it's time to move on to the next topic of tonight. I want to talk about the incest in Discord that Blazin found. And if y'all ain't watched his video, y'all need to go watch it. I got a little snippet of it for you guys, like a minute or so y'all can see some of it. But basically what he does is he goes into different Discords. The last video he posted was pedophiles. This one was about incest in Discords, and he pretty much found a bunch of different incest servers, and most of them are ran by this one guy. And he's got his name and everything, and you'll see it. After I let y'all watch the video, I'll show it to you and everything, because he's gonna put it on the screen anyway. Yeah, it's crazy because it's almost like it's unmonitored, and you'll see that
incest.
in the video. Yeah, incest. Like families going at it. That screen was like perfect, bro. Fucking terrifying, right? Somebody clip that. Bro. Somebody clip that. I'm telling you, bro. All right, let's watch this video right here, and y'all can see what I'm talking about. Now, this guy, like I said, his name is Blazin, and it's just a real quick little vid just to kind of get y'all caught up. So, enjoy.
Favorite incest? Atrocious. Daddy-daughter mostly. Sickening. I don't have a girl yet. Gotta find someone worth breeding first. Mongoloid. Finally, he asks me for my age, and I respond, I'm 13, turning 14 in a week. And just keep in mind, Incest 2.0 isn't actually supposed to have minors inside the server, especially a 13-year-old girl. So as disgusting as this might be, his first response should have been to report me straight to the Incest 2.0 admins. But no, he manages to exceed my expectations once more. Let's just take a moment of silence to prepare ourselves for what this inbred is about to say next. Are you a slutty girl? Repulsive. Now I want to see how much of a good you are. Naughty little girl. Disgraceful. And what's that? Then he told me it's the fantasy of a dad and daughter being impossible.
Oh no.
I had to mute custom right there at the last part, so he kept talking through the video. Y'all couldn't hear it.
My bad.
But yeah, so as y'all seen, like, he's kind of funny with the way he does it. It's cool. Y'all should go check him out. His name is Blazin. But this is the guy that owns at least 3 of these servers in Discord. His name is Ryuk. There's his little hashtag and everything. Bro, like, how you... Bro, like, what do you... I don't even understand why this is even a thing. Like, can somebody explain this to me? Why is incest servers a thing?
Things are weird.
I'm telling you, like, what, bruh. I just don't get it. I don't have the slightest
don't either,
idea, bro. And like this guy not only like is a part or owns one, but he owns 3 of them. It's like, what is he assembling? An army of inbreds? What the fuck?
What the hell?
Man is assembling an army of inbreds because people are just nasty in the head. I mean, yeah, but God, Lee, how... It's just like, and I know I might have cut part of it out, but he said that if he was to get him to tell him how old he was and find out for sure if the guy was a pedophile, you know, all he had to do was just, you know, bait that out of him. And he did, and he told him that the girl was 13. That's what he thought was she was 13, and he still was cool with it. Like, so not only do the incest servers have, you know, people that are inbred, but they also have inbred pedophiles. You know, it's crazy, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, why is the world so fucked up, people? Why is the world so fucked up?
Ugh.
Yeah, it's disgusting, man. If y'all want, would y'all rather have music behind us talking or just us talking like it is right now? Y'all let me know in the comment section. You hear me? But yeah, it's freaking wild. Yeah, I know, right, Leo? In times like this, we must pray. I don't know, man. It's all coming down, bro. It's all getting burnt to the ground, right? You know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
Now, when that's gonna happen, nobody knows. All right, y'all don't care. All right, well, we're not gonna do no music. But yeah, man, that's, you know, y'all need to watch out for that guy. Watch out for that guy. Like, that's his name and shit. You know, shout outs to Blazing for like putting him out there, letting everybody know his information and shit, because that's nasty.
That's nasty. Yeah, shout out to Blazing. But what is Blazing doing? Just looking these dudes up. Like,
well,
what's that
takes
about?
months. He takes months before he does. Like, he's only done 2 videos like this, and then the one that he did before that was on NBA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he just, you know, he is good at going into Discords and getting info on people. So he did it for YouTube for a video. And he acts like he is the Discord or the I don't remember what it is, but like the avatar or some shit. I don't remember. You have to watch the video. It's a good video. Like, he has a lot of good edits and shit, where you saw, like, he does a good job. Very entertaining content.
Oh, I'll check them out. Check them out. Shit.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all check him out. Blazing. BLAZEN. BLAZEN. He's acquiring intel. Yes, lava. Acquiring intel. Like a cyborg. They'll be among us.
Acquiring intel.
They'll be among us soon.
He's like Cookie from Ned's the Classified. That shit just going. But that's why, like you said, bro, who would want a server like that? Who wants to, like, all right, I get it. There's a lolly server, right? People like lollies. There's a chibi server. People like chibis. Cool.
Right.
All right. There's a brony server. People who like bronies. And I just learned what that was. I'm very disappointed. But I didn't see any black people, so I'm not that disappointed. I'm disappointed in men in general, but just not the race side. You know what I mean? It may sound different to you guys, but I don't care. Just it's a hip hooray for me. But
So
the leaders of the
none
free
of my folk doing that stupid shit.
yeah, exactly. Wait, my kinfolk? Hold up. It don't sound like us.
Oh,
Nope.
fuck your shit. You ever see what, like,
we ain't doing
son of
that
a
shit, man.
bitch.
we got guns, violence, drugs, but Nah, we ain't doing the My
y'all can have all
Hero,
that-
My
all that crazy
Unicorn,
shit.
or whatever the fuck it's called. My Little Pony. That's what it is. But an incest Discord, y'all.
It's just so.
I just want to know, would y'all join for 5 minutes? 5 minutes just to see, just to get screens. Would you join for 5 minutes? How far will you go to infiltrate the dirtiest of Discord? Would you go to a KKK type Discord?
I think I would be okay to KKK Discord. You know, I don't think I'd be all right. I just have to lay low. I think
You
I'd
know
have
what
to
I
lay
mean?
low.
To infiltrate, that would be something special there. Like, you guys really hate blacks and Jews.
Jesus,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
you
Like,
guys need to learn to love people. They're stealing
know
our
what I mean?
air and. How Dave
so
Chappelle
would you
do it?
go to infiltrate to then try to change the effects of the Discord, or would you just go just to see? Like, I don't want to change nothing. I don't want to touch nothing. I just want to go in there and look, just like a museum. I don't want to touch shit in here. I just want to look. You know what I mean? That's all I want to do is check it out, see what the fuck's going on. Because there was a lot of these heavy YouTubers, that had Discords, and they were sick to go into.
Yeah, Hollow. We litty now. We litty. What's going on, Hollow? Hollow blowing
Hey,
up.
what's up,
We
Hollow?
were talking about you
Or
last stream too.
Don V, I don't know how to speak Russian, but this man's got the Russian tip on tap.
Yes, sir.
He got the Smirnoff, all right? The vodka, the
Bro, man got
Svedka.
hella vodka in the crib right now.
Hell yeah,
You vouch with it,
Zangief
bro?
ass. It's Zangief head ass. Oh my, you get rid of the turban,
Well,
nigga,
look,
and
he's
get a
trying to
mustache, okay? Get the Soviet hammer and get rid of the turban and get you that Soviet shit.
Bro.
This man got the Russians on lock. What you low key started agreeing with them? What you low key? I wouldn't agree at all, but that would be crazy.
Yeah, boy.
That would be crazy to sit there and be like if you're in there for spy reasons, okay, you gotta play that role. You know what I'm saying? Not in there legit. You know what I mean? But if you want to see what's going on, like, I gotta see, like, how does this work?
Yeah,
Like, have you guys been in an all-girl Discord server? An all-girl Discord server. I have. All girls. And that shit is weird.
It is.
They're more active in there than I've ever seen any Discord.
It's wild.
There's flowers under every reaction. There's just everyone's names. It's Hime, Hirome, Tsunadre, all this shit. Like, it is insane. A lot of these girls like Black Clover, and a lot of these girls like One Piece, which are just trash. Hey, I don't get it. Like, girls got bad taste. Maybe it's because they don't want to fall in the popular anime. They just want to get something that no one's into, really, that can make it special for themselves. And I feel like that's what Black Clover is, and that's what One Piece is.
Maybe
It's something to make it special for one's audience, for themselves.
I think that One Piece would be I just don't like the anime style of that specifically. That's the only reason I don't like it.
They're built like tooths.
Yeah, it's a good story, and like they have very, and it was one of the originals, after Dragon Ball Z, it was like that's the way that things were starting to go, was now transformations are like insane, and that was great. But I just wasn't for me, you know what I mean? Just was not for me.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it. Like, I fucks with My Hero, and now it's more like watching anime is trash, and more reading it now is good again. Because back in the days, guys, we didn't really have anime like that, and if we did, it was on Toonami. You already know the circuits, you already know the medium. But we had the books like a motherfucker. Like I told Zay, I would skip school just to go. I would skip school with my brother just to go to the library to get the latest story of Naruto Shippuden on the computer, just to skip school, take the bus, go all the way there, just to go to the library, log on to see the latest chapter. You know what I mean? Like, that's how good the manga was to me at the time. Oh, no. Like, I can't imagine leaving any place at any time to go look at a manga now. Not even to go buy the fucking books. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing that now the manga is straight again. Yeah, so the manga we might have to see what's up.
They killing people. It looks awesome.
Yes. Like I'm so glad shouts to Sauce, because they've been in King 7, they've been putting the screens and the spoilers in there like a demon, and which is dope. Because like I'm one of those guys that don't care about spoilers. I don't care.
Keep talking. I'll be right back. I gotta take care. So I'll be right back. Give me 20 seconds.
I'm like, I'm one of those guys that don't mind spoilers, y'all. If y'all got them, come with them. And I will. Now that he's gone, I'm gonna segue to something real quick. Hasio, right? Like apparently Coffee Bean left the Discord because of you. He told me he left the Discord because of you. He said that you spoiled Steven Universe for him. And that's all it took for him. And he gone. He just left. And yo, I was like, what did she spoil? I didn't know. First of all, I didn't know Steven Universe has spoilers. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't even think about that cartoon show like that for even have spoilers. Wow. Yeah, he literally left Discord because she spoiled the ending to Steven Universe, which I thought was gonna be a movie or some shit. I don't know. It's a weird flex, but I'm like, okay, damn, it's like that. And I'm like, what did you spoil? I didn't even see it. I didn't see it at all. I don't know what he's talking about. But I'm like, that's what? And then he wanted to invite back. I don't know how to do that. And the one person that you left, so Coffee, if you're listening, just to let you know, there's only 3 people who can invite in my Discord, right? And the person that you left because of, she's the person that has invite privileges and power. So it's kind of weird. Like, in order for you, because he wanted to get back in order for you to get in, you would have to have her send you an invite. And she's the reason that you left. So it's like, it's kind of weird. Like, it's a weird flex here. Like, and I don't know. Like, I don't know where he was going with it. But yeah, it was weird. It was a weird one. But I didn't know Steven Universe ran that deep. Again,
What about Steven
I don't
Universe?
watch it. That's why Coffee Bean left my Discord, because Hasio had put spoilers for Steven Universe, and he got so upset that he left the Discord. But then he wanted to invite back, and I told him, well, she's the person that does the invites. So that's going to be a little bit awkward for you. Like, you know what I mean? It's going to be a little awkward for you.
Funny times.
Funny time.
Like Ed back in the day. Oh, the good old days.
The good old days.
You bet your sweet bippy I did. You seen that shit? She was like, it was a porn video where Ed took a snippet where there was nothing but like the crack of her ass, and she was like, "Did you just come in my ass?" And then it cut to Ed. You bet your sweet bippy I did. That shit was funny as hell, bro.
What the fuck? Ed and Eddie's
shit was
crazy.
funny as
You know,
hell.
they got something on World Star now of Ed and Eddie. It's like
Really?
oh shit.
World Star? World Star?
Yeah,
Star?
they got something on Ed and Eddie on World Star. Like
What?
they grew up and shit. It was a weird.
What?
You gotta check it out. It's a whole music video. They grew up and everything.
Oh,
They're smoking.
Oh, yeah. That's I know what you're talking about. It's got Rolf in it. You see Kevin and Naz and all them, but mainly it's Rolf, Ed, and Eddie. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I have seen those videos. They're pretty funny. Classic in the building. Hit it with it.
Ooh. Yeah, classic Ruben. Now that he's here, let's give it a first segue for this man here, please. Okay. Can we roll that clip? Now that Classic's here, oh my goodness. I got something to address with Classic.
I'm trying to see if go ahead. Hey, go ahead and do Classics, yeah, because I don't have it's not the correct
all right, so
thing, so we'll keep it on this
right now there's been this huge whiff, and I mean whiff, like a nice not a nice whiff, like a nasty whiff. Like, you know, a sick fart, a stench
Jesus.
that's going around in this gaming community, and that is what ifs, okay? And I'm so sick of it. It is to me, it is crap videos and crap content. It just is, depending how you do it. All depending how you do the what ifs. Sometimes what if videos, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes they are entertaining, but most of the times, stinkers. Okay.
So what'd you think of
Now,
Classics?
Classics video was a normal Classic video.
Right.
But honestly, at the same time, it was a weird flex. It really was. It was very odd. And I wasn't rocking with it. I wasn't feeling it. I'm not feeling it. You know, I'm telling you straight up to your face, I'm not fucking with that video. It was a My Hero. What if My Hero Academia? Like, what if Deku was with Dragon Ball Z and all that? Like, what? What the fuck, y'all? Y'all can't just stick to y'all genres.
Yeah, John.
But it's just, it's a weird flex. Like,
He does like My Hero though, and tries to.
That's
check up
cool.
on it.
You can like My Hero. I like My Hero. You know what I'm saying? When it's good, when it's good, when it's written good, when the anime's sharp, I like My Hero. You know, cool is cool. But what I don't like is cheesy what if videos. When you just make a character and then fight Goku. That's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna do something about what ifs, like, why not just make the character? It's already a what if because you're making a creative character. It's already a what if. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It was very weird for me. I'm watching the video thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, this reminds me of Deku if he's fighting Goku or Gohan. I don't know. It was very odd. I wish he'd stop. Like, you know, honestly, because I wish he'd stop those. Those aren't winners. That's, you know, that type of content.
Yes,
I'm calling out. And I'm calling that type of content out. I'm not saying your whole catalog classic, because you know you're dope on here. Hell, you inspire me to do shit. But as far as those videos, garbage. And nigga, it needs to stop. It really does.
Said it needs to stop.
Nobody's gonna watch that. Nobody cares. I feel like you were bored because of the quarantine and you needed to make a quota, so you just threw some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's Wednesday. Let me just make something. That's what it felt like. Honestly, like that's what it felt like. I'm being honest here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Hey, what's up, Pink? I didn't understand that at all.
I didn't think people like Custom was going so hard with that title.
I just didn't get it. Like, I for the life of me, man. I hate what if videos. It's not even because it's him. It's because I know him and he did it, and I can, you know what I mean. So it's like one of those, like, damn. And since he's here, I can really address him face to face. Like, what the fuck are those? What were you thinking? What was your thought process? Are there more? And what characters are you planning to do? Is this a series? What the fuck? I need answers, Sway. Okay, I need answers.
How, Sway?
How, Sway? I need answers.
I mean, I seen it and I was like, you know, it is what it is. But I am.
See,
like,
and that type of mentality is what makes motherfuckers keep doing that shit over and over again.
But
it's that type of energy.
That's going, but that's gonna segue me into the first part of what I wanted to show you, which is why I have this. Like, all right, so have you ever searched what if Goku? You know, you search what if Goku, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait. I want to say this. What do you mean people like me? What does that mean? What is people like me?
People like you. What did I
Yeah,
say?
he said I didn't think people like custom. People, what do you mean people like custom?
I guess
black people. What do you mean? You got to be more specific, buddy. Like, what do you mean people like custom? A father? I don't understand. People like custom. What do you mean?
Dun 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 dun.
I was thinking of trolling, but in the video it didn't seem like that. It was a straight what if video. It didn't have no trolls. It didn't have shit. It was just you kicking people's asses. I was like, with Deku that you made.
But the are you good on that? Are you good on that? You want to keep going?
So I'm looking for an answer. If he ain't gonna give one, you can say one.
Right. We're just waiting on the timer.
Because I couldn't ask him in the Discord. Because I mean, in the Discord, he says one word, then he leaves again. So I mean, here, if you can address it, say something about it. If not, then okay, we'll move on. But I just had to let him know, you know, not to be fake or nothing, but no, basura.
Basura.
Right?
What does that mean?
Basura. Okay, classic.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That's trash for my Spanish viewers. All right, it's trash for the Spanish viewers out there. All right, basura. Okay, not cool. Okay? No bueno. Okay, no bueno. Okay, classic, no bueno.
All I do is that hasta trabajo, you know, that do work for all my Spanish viewers. Hasta trabajo. People who watch my stuff.
He can do all for one. Bakugo and Xenoverse. If that's a match, cool. Hell, he can even did a Rock Lee versus this other kid. Fine, all right. But having a what if? No. I want to go into Martin because I really gets on my fucking nerves. His video.
All right. So
and
before we get to that one, Custom did answer. He said, the people who watch my stuff, like Custom, you should know I'm a troll, and all I do is make creative characters and troll with them on Xenoverse 2. But yeah, he meant his fans, the people that watch. Okay.
So somebody requested this stuff. That's what he's saying.
Yeet.
Like, it's not is it what I'm suspecting? Like, you were bored and you just did a video, or somebody asked you for this type of video content?
But if you look at this, well, if I can find it now that I changed it, there it is. If you search, Goku, what if scenarios, that's 18 videos right there. 18 specific videos about what if Goku events. All right, that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of freaking video, and a lot of them have more than hundreds of thousands of views. And like on the
talking about other YouTubers?
No, this is just in general. If you search on, if you're watching the stream, you can see the clips that I got up. But
okay.
Yeah, it's. Sorry, bro. Anyways, so that's a lot. But what's even funnier is, you know how you can go into the search bar results, and when you go to type in the what if, it already automatically gives you different things. Check this out. Look at all the what ifs for if you type in what if TRUN. What if you type in KRI? Or, what if Broly? Like, look at all the different search results. It's astronomical, bro. Like, that's why I had the reaction, bro. Because I'm sitting here like, wow. God almighty.
What if Goku was in World War One?
Yes, bro. Like,
or WWE.
Yes, bro. Like I got a funny one for you too, and this shows how dumb we are as people. Look at the most searched. What if for we was what if who's adopted Goku? Because the motherfuckers, so many people have had that auto-corrected for them. It is now the top search with the incorrect autocorrect.
Oh my goodness.
You see?
Trash.
Yeah, so it's a lot, man. It's a lot. So that brings us to your guy, Marvelous Martin, an ex-Xenoverse 2 YouTuber.
Yes.
Which now
at first he was cool. Like I mean, like at first he was cool. He still probably is. I never met the dude. He's one of those other motherfuckers who just don't talk. Like, they do content, but they won't say a fucking word.
Right.
And you know what I mean? It's weird. And I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a couple of my builds on his channel, and I mean mine, because there's only one way you would do a specific character and how you do that character and add a certain accessory, and I know it's mine. So it's just one of those, like, damn, not only that, but he is low key jacking my shit.
Yeah, damn.
But that's okay. They're meant, my builds, guys, unbeknownst to you guys, are meant to be for everybody. Soak them up however you want. But it's one thing that they're meant for everybody, but for them to be re-uploaded on your shit, and then you throw in a different intro and call it yours? Nah, son.
Yeah,
that ain't
son.
right.
Nah, son.
You don't come, like, that's like me going to Zacian's house, taking his TV, bringing it to my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Yeah. Like, you can't be doing that type of shit.
No,
like that, no. It is. Like, I'm like, come on, man. Like, you can see, like, you see his All Might, and then I'm telling you, I've been telling you guys for months, I've been trying to do my comic book shit. And then now he popped up with a manga for Xenoverse.
Huh.
Right. Now, manga is not comic book, but it is.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying here? It's like weird, very weird.
He is your son.
So, yeah, you got a lot of children out here. You got to. It's a wild thing, but his videos were on some other shit. Like, look at these guys, and you can tell when he does a build, they're good. I mean, I wouldn't say like he does what if builds. That's what he does. What if Gohan was the Daizen? How you say it?
Daizenkai.
How'd you say it? Yeah. What if Gohan was the Daizenkai? Dude, who the fuck cares? Like, what? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like he has to make a quota too, because we did so many builds, and again, I'm the #1 builder on this motherfucker. I don't care what anyone says. I did so much good shit on this platform that you have to do nothing but either recycle or make up some shit. And this is what we're doing. You're either recycling or making up shit. And that's exactly what they're doing. It's what ifs. Now, if you check out his what ifs right there on the screen, you'll see that they don't tend to get that much views for his channel as they should.
Right.
Comparatively to the builds. When he does the builds, like the last build he did is like 500, 600 views.
Yeah,
but he does a lot of classic Ruben. The classic was doing this. Classic would do whatever character somebody asked him to, but he would mainly stick to Dragon Ball Z because that's the game we're playing. You want your favorite Dragon Ball characters in your favorite Dragon Ball game. So that's the hustle Classic was going on. I saw that hustle and I was like, no, I want to do other characters that are not in this. So that's where I picked up that. And then, of course, you're going to have people, same fans, they want to see your version of it. And that's what I did. It wasn't more to, I want to copy Classic when we did some of the same builds. And I would go so far as to, if I seen Classic is on his channel, I'm not doing it. You see what I'm saying? And my point is this, Kaioken Dragon, Super Saiyan Assassin, where are they now?
Dead.
They used to do builds, videos every day. You could say they got burnt out. Well, how did they get burnt out? Or they're just doing their commissions with their art, which is cool, man. They got good art, they can draw. But I'm just like, what changed? Y'all were doing builds. They would got us to do builds to where the new manga would come out, the new chapter, they would do those characters. You know, they had it like good. I don't know, but the Asian crowd, they can get the colors first, all that shit. I had to wait a whole year to do like when Moro, that's why I did Moro, because I saw one screen. I didn't even know his color. I just made the motherfucker blue and I just boom. I didn't know Moro's color when I first seen it because it was in the manga, it was black and white. And just so happened he was blue. And I thought to myself, like, that's gotta be fake. And then he was like, what the fuck? Like, okay, but there's some things on here, man, as you guys can see on the screen, that is very weird. What ifs aren't the way. They just not. And then the what ifs he's doing are weird. It's just, stupid. It's just very stupid. Like, what if future Gohan Black versus future Trunks? What? What if Lord Beerus Black versus Super Saiyan God Goku? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm being, this is not a roasting, dude. It's just these videos. Like I said, he has great builds. He's got some decent content. He's making a way for himself on a dying fucking game, which is, to me, is like very hard. He is pushing this game and it is on this cliff edge. Yeah. It's like he's getting like the roundup subs before this bitch completely dies. Like, you know, before the vultures and flies and maggots come in, let me get some meat off this bone. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me get some meat first. Pause. But it's like, all right, what if Goku Ultra Instinct versus Beerus and Whis? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is going on with this community? I don't get it, man. What if Bradley, because that's not Broly. Let's get that straight. What if Bradley versus Vegito? Nigga, you just putting two characters in the game and you don't even have to make them fight. You can literally watch them on computer versus computer. What is this outcome? Like, it's some actual shit. Like, what? That.
All right, like, for instance,
I'm just gonna say Classics videos was better than this shit. And Classics video pissed me off. But I'm just like, I get what Classic was doing. Deku versus Goku. Deku versus other niggas. Deku versus Gohan. Okay. But this shit, two DLC characters versus another DLC character, fuck yourself, bro.
Go fuck yourself.
I unsub, bro. I left, bro. I had to leave. I thought, you know, you see potential shit, and not to knock him like that. Like I said, I don't know Holmes. He don't talk. So it's not really even like, oh, you talking shit. He don't even talk. So I'm like, another one of those Kaioken dudes who just won't say a fucking word. But Kaioken is my buddy, man. He fucks with me on Twitter, but I'm like, on Twitter, they vocal, but on their channels, they not. I just don't get it. Like, but, you know, to each his own. But it's just like, I thought you had some good shit. Because even some of my people were going over there like, damn, just some, like, you know, some straight shit. But then I'm like, it started to turn for the worst. Oh, damn, this quarantine got niggas fucked up. I'm for real. Like, we are in the house, guys. We are, you know what I mean? Low funds and and we can't get the jobs out there. We can't do shit. We can't go out. We can't socialize like we used to. We can't do none of that shit.
Oh,
There's
I'm
a
still working
curfew on
and
niggas' heads. In Florida, it is by law for you to be in the house. That's how crazy they got y'all niggas.
Yes.
Fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all niggas, everybody in Florida not even a different state. It should be its own country.
For real,
because that shit is
dude.
ran different. It should have its own president. It should have its
God
own
almighty.
shit. And that's, to me, that's what it feels like. Florida's got its own agenda. But them niggas are quarantined for real. And everybody with this quarantine thing, you would think everybody would be sparking off the creativity. It'd be going left and right. And the only motherfucker out here really doing it is a non-binary kid with social displeasing and autistic fucking, like, I'm telling you, like, he had a great video. He had a great video. And this kid's usually, he on some other stuff. But, he had a great video. But I would just like to say this in closing, guys. When it comes to these two, we're going to get into the other what ifs. But when it comes to these two guys, knock it off. Like Marvelous Martin, I'm just saying it just for me. You don't have to listen to me. That's cool. You can hate me after this. I don't give a fuck. I don't know you. Cut the shit, bro. It's not cool. It's not the new wave. It just feels like you're just trying to just put something. This is not what the game needs. This ain't it.
The hammer of
Now
judgment.
the kids say this ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. Your other shit, booming. Your creative builds, when you are knocking them shits, booming. But this shit right here, this not the way.
It is not the way, my brother. You do not know
Classic. I'm a subscriber, so I fall on the same lines which you just said your other subscribers fall under. I'm not asking for this. I don't want it. Cut it out, please.
You cut it out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a subscriber. I'm asking you. Stop it, please, with the what ifs. Please.
Now, speaking of the what ifs, you've got certain channels like this channel here, Carthus Dojo. Have you ever, I know you've probably never even seen any of his videos, have you?
Hell no. I wouldn't even click on a nigga's name like that. I'm sorry.
I feel you. I actually found out about Carthus Dojo back when Blackscape was still involved heavy in the NBA situation, and I was watching his stuff. And he allowed for this guy to come on his channel and post like 2 or 3 videos, like 2 or 3 days in a row, and they kind of played it like he hacked into Blackscape's system and did a whole like cool like channel promotion thing for him. And it was real cool, and he got a lot of his subscribers off of that. And his whole like channel is based off of what ifs. Now I have watched some of his videos, but I'll be honest, he goes hella into depth on everything. Into like, it's a totally new story. Like, I don't want to say that I don't really mind this, because he's literally writing a story, and it's brand new every single video that he does. So I think I would be cool with something like this, because people do want to see it, apparently. You know what I mean? What do you think?
Yeah, true. Again, I can't stress this enough, man. You know me, man. When it comes to making your own shit, I am all for that. Right. I love when people are creative and they have great creativity. I like to see people on here spark that creativity, because that's what this site is for. But what I don't like is when niggas create stuff off the backing of other people's things. You can be inspired. You can be all that good shit. That's great. I was inspired by Dragon Ball to start drawing. That is amazing. Yeah. But what I hate to see is when niggas just draw Dragon Ball characters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're inspired by them, but your whole story is, so here's the backstory. He's a secret Saiyan. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's shit like that gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
He's a lost Saiyan. It's actually Broly's nephew, right? Crowley. And he's a lost Saiyan. His power level was like 10,000 at birth too, but he was ostracized by his family. Like, I hate that fucking shit. I hate the Mass Star Media shit. Yeah. I hate Mass Star Media's fucking shit. Cool hustle. All for him. You know what I mean? No, like, tracing's bad. That's trash. But I don't like Deliverance. I don't like Absalon because it's not Dragon Ball fucking Z. It's not Dragon Ball Z.
No,
it's not gonna be. It's not ever is. And when people come out here with that, look, man, it's not meant to be. Yeah, it is because you have the same fuck. Go look at Master Armee and tell me that's not Vegeta's. Tell me that's not Goku stuff. That's just reskinning and with different color, bro. That's not creative. And then he used scenes from the show. That's not creative, man. Deliverance, that's not creative. Absalon, that's not fucking creative. You add some tails and some fur, and that's creative. Right. You make a new Super Saiyan 6, that's creative. No, it shouldn't be any Super Saiyan nothing. It should be your own shit.
Yeah, man. It's hard for people to go out on a limb though and promote that though. Like they feel, In a sense, I get that, but you see other companies do. When Akira Toriyama, or not Akira, but Kishimoto stopped Naruto. What did he try to do? Samurai 8. And it was different. It's not ninjas, it's samurai. So people at first were feeling it, but his story sucked. Yeah. Because it either is not going to be like Naruto, or it's going to be exactly like Naruto, but with swords, and which people are going to hate because it's not Naruto. And I feel like that's what he was trying to do. Yeah. Like it was a kid that's already fucked up. He's not a real samurai. He's got a fucked up leg or whatever. He's cybernetics. It was already damaging. You already had a story that plight of a character. You already had to start doing that already with your first issue and shit. Watch why it tanked. It tanked. Nobody cared about it. Just do something original. You can draw inspiration. That's just like Dragon Quest. It's drawing inspiration from Dragon Balls. Or it was the Dragon Quest, the Chrono Trigger or whatever his name is. That too. Yeah. That's all design. Designs are cool, man. It could be in a similar design. Hell, I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh! Style because it was sharp. You know what I'm saying? The characters look clean. It was always drawn straight. They didn't have really bad animation. The characters looked clean as fuck. They really did.
The eyes were big, the hair. Like, I like that. I wanted to draw shit like that. Now imagine me doing a show and my shit's the same. I got cards, floating platforms, monsters. Like, come on, it's just Beyblade with cards. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna watch. You're gonna watch, but you're not gonna care about it because it's not that. It's just like JoJo. I don't watch JoJo because it's not Fist of the North Star.
I have no idea what that is.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a weird suspect show that kids watch, and it turns kids gay. That's what I think.
No, I don't like.
Kenshiro, Fist from the North Star, is a dope ass anime back in the '80s, and is inspired by Bruce Lee. Not no foo-foo shit by Bruce Lee himself. I think I know
what you're talking about.
And it has exploding fucking heads and exploding nutsack techniques. I fucks with that, okay? I fucks with that.
That's completely. That old school shit, baby.
Exactly. Even if they redid the animation, I would still fucks with it because it's inspired by Bruce Lee. Okay? Not by Stars and Stripes. Okay? Not by weird, just honestly, like, it's not even, I'd rather watch Sailor Moon than JoJo. Because Sailor Moon's not gay. It's about girls and saving the world. That's not gay. That's about girls saving the world. But when you have these dudes, it's come on, man. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Like, and I love people like, dog, people kill me all the time with that. I couldn't watch Sailor Moon. That's suspect. How is a girl anime suspect? It's a girl anime. Like, it's meant for girls too. Like, it's anime they specifically to try to get girls into anime. That's why I felt Sailor Moon was created for.
Yeah, I feel you because it was very girly. I remember when it came on Toonami, it came on and I'm looking at it going, what? And then my mom walks in and she was like, what are you watching? And I'm like, Cartoon Network. That's all I could say, you know what I mean? I was like,
exactly.
She's naked while she transforms. I don't know, like I don't see any nipples, so it should be all right. This is cable television. I promise. Check the channel.
Powerpuff Girls, Power Rangers equals Sailor Moon. Exactly. Even Powerpuff Girls didn't seem suspect. Because every episode, they were whipping ass.
Yeah, because...
They were always whipping ass.
Yes,
they had more action than most of these anime we watch. They had more action than most of these cartoons we watch. Yes. A hell of a lot more action than Steven fucking Universe. Yeah, like, so you can go with that shit. Which one you watch? Let the audience know. Which one y'all watch? Steven Universe or Powerpuff Girls? And be honest.
Powerpuff Girls, baby. I used to watch that shit like a kid because that was the only thing
Thank
I
you.
had, bro. I watched that shit
Thank
too.
you.
Powerpuff Girls is old school, baby.
It didn't feel forced. It didn't feel weird. It didn't feel none of that. None of that
Came
shit
on
felt
right
forced.
before Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Just like Teen Titans, the two most powerful characters were female, and that didn't feel forced. That you didn't even feel like it. You knew Raven was the most powerful bitch on there. You knew Starfire could kill everybody on the squad, but it didn't feel like it. It felt like Robin was the leader. Robin was the same. Robin was that nigga. Right. So it was just like, but it didn't feel like it. That's why I like that cartoon so much. But nowadays, you're not getting that. You're getting non-binary. You're getting gay black characters. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just our first cool. I can't say cool, but people keep saying our first official black superhero, which is bullshit because it's Power Man. And there's like Quasar too. There's other Black Blade. There's other black heroes. But I'm like, we get a nice new fresh one, and it has to be non-binary with pink on to set a message to who. If it's supposed to be for kids, who's the message sent for? It's sent for us. The message isn't for kids. My brother isn't like, hey. My brother's asking questions more than anything. Like, why is the character wearing pink? That's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Why the power is love? That's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole mixed bag of this shit. But let's get into your what ifs with Masako. I've heard of the guy.
Yeah.
And honestly, I thought it was that kid that used to do sing-alongs on YouTube that he just grew up. I swear to you. I put that on my kids. I thought that was the same guy you just showed me. That you remember he was singing with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
I swear I thought that was that kid. That's not him.
Oh man, no, it is not.
Okay, well then I'm completely lost who this guy is. But damn.
MasakoX, for those of y'all that do not know, is the voice of Goku and Gohan in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. He's one of the guys that are a part of TFS, Team 4-Star. And you know, like a couple of his videos are live streams that are what ifs, you know, but he uses them as like live stream aspects where it's like, what if you had a DBZ idea? Tell us. You know, so it's almost like same thumbnail, same title, everything. You know, what if, using the what if as that. And then the rest of his what ifs are like, what if Vegeta was the first Super Saiyan? Or what if Goku landed at Capsule Corp? Or what if
it's stupid like that, Earth? Bro. Ew.
I don't get it.
Bro, like, come on. I don't get that either. There was one dude who created a what if
turned good,
that
though?
It was actually fly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he did one where Goku didn't bump his head and Vegeta took his place. And he drew it out, and it was actually pretty straight.
Yeah, I see Carthus Dojo did that one too. I've seen
okay,
that one.
the way he did it was pretty straight. But again,
right.
I don't go for that shit. I don't care because that's not the original story. That has nothing to do with Kira Toriyama, Toei, or Torotaro. So fuck that. You know, miss me with that noise. What if I was 10 feet tall? What if I was a billionaire, motherfucker? What if shoulda, coulda, woulda? I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? That's that's my stance of what ifs. All I'm seeing on this channel is a bunch of views for god awful speculation, and just like you're bored. You got to be bored. He was bored one day, and he did a couple videos. They start to blow up, and he just ran with it. That's all I'm seeing. Because there's no feeling, there's no creativity, there's nothing to these videos that I'm seeing for real. Like, it's just, what if Cell turned good? Dude, what the fuck you, bro? What if Cell turned good, bro? Like, all right. I can't fuck with that, bro. Like, I can't. This shit is meant for kids, is what I'm saying, guys.
Yeah.
This guy is directly meant for kids. If you go to his fucking panel at any Comic-Con and ask for his autograph, get off my fucking channel right now. And I mean my personal one, not Lagfest. Keep on Lagfest.
Yes,
but get off my channel. Stay the fuck away from me. If you are wanting autographs from this nigga from What If video. If this nigga has a Comic-Con and he has a desk and he has a pen signing, there's something wrong with society, guys. There's something wrong. That's why I don't like this community anyway when it comes to the anime community. It is weird. It is stupid. It's PC and it's for kids. You can't say it's for adults because it's not. It's for kids. Everything is to attract kids, pedophiles, They're making OCs have sex or be gay.
Yeah, dude.
They're throwing that shit in your games and your DLCs. They're making sex crazed discords. They're making incest discords. They're making trap discords for kids.
The
All this
world's
shit
coming
is
to
meant
an
for
end.
children. When I'm starting to realize that when you're doing commentary like we're doing right now, like a podcast, it's not really meant for children at all.
Right.
Your children can listen, I don't care, but it's not meant for them. But when I'm gaming, hell, your children can come. I don't care. That's up to you. I cuss a lot. I say a lot of things because I'm a fucking adult. I pay my bills. I'm a hardworking citizen, man. I do what I think, okay? So I feel like, hey, I can be able to voice my opinion when I feel like it, especially when I have a platform.
The best
do
way,
so.
the best way that we get to pay our bills too is if you smash that subscribe button and hit that like. You heard us?
Hell yes, man. If you haven't so, please make sure you hit that like button.
We appreciate that.
His videos are there to entertain the youngsters. It's a lot of what if fans asking fans are asking for custom. Classic, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. This is one of those cases where you would have to be a fan to notice that. Are you subscribed to this nigga? Do you go to his comment section and ask for what if Cell was good? Send me a screen of somebody asking for what if Cell was good.
He said that's why I was a fan of his stuff.
Show me a screen of somebody asking for why Cell is good. Nobody would ask for that, bro. Nobody. Not even a fucking kid. Not even a kid would ask for that. This dude makes this shit because he wants to. He ran with it. He ran with his shit. Now, this is me speculating. I honestly don't know.
Right.
I'm just telling you.
You know,
This is what I honestly think. I really think like he has no creativity and he got a couple videos, they blew up and he ran with it. Fuck it. I don't need to do nothing else. I can just do what ifs. So imagine me start doing that shit, right? I just start doing what if videos on anything. You know, what if Undertaker switched with Kane? What if Undertaker and Kane were brothers? Oh, what if Kishimoto and Toriyama, what if Kishimoto written Dragon Ball Z, and what if Toriyama written Naruto? Right?
Right.
Whoa, compelling, right? Like y'all tuning into that shit? Y'all dropping likes for that shit? What if Michael Myers was actually Jason? Wait, it's just like, bro, like what the fuck? What if you actually made a decent video?
Hi there.
It's crazy,
cutthroat
man.
tonight, baby.
I don't care, man. He can say whatever you want. This is YouTube. He can say whatever you want on my channel. He can make a video of what ifs on me. He can get his little youngsters to come here because I know the youngster. Get the fuck out of here. All these dudes feel like it's a safe place for them. This is a safe haven. You can't talk to me like that. You can't talk about me like that. I'm talking about your content, motherfucker. I don't know you. I don't know you. I really thought you was that weirdo kid who used to do those sing-alongs with 50 Cent. That's who I thought you were. If you want to get personal, we can get personal, nigga. But I know you don't want to do that. So we'll just make it about the content. And I am. I'm talking about the shit content that's on your channel. It's shit. It is. It's for kids and it's shit. Kids are getting shit now. Like, you know what I mean? Like we can't make up. Like that's what they got to do. They got to make up something. Like we can't have something of good topics in discussion. Like okay, even if you do a what if, like what if Beerus never came? Well, then we wouldn't have that movie, right? Like, all right, like what if Beerus never trained Goku and Whis? Well, then the whole series they would have died at the tournament. You know, they would have died with Goku Black. They would have died. It's pure simple. I don't need you to make a 10-minute video with ads and you throw in 3 or 4 just to sit there and try to make your point, which you never come across because they never do. They never go to their point. They just ramble about a whole bunch of bullshit till the video's almost ended. And then they'll ask you to put your 2 cents in the comment section, you know, so then they can rip off your ideas. That's all basically these big YouTubers do. That's why they ask you to put it in the comment section. They want to rip your ideas off. They want to rip what you got to say. I want to hear what they got to say because chances are there's a smarter, more motherfucker, more elegant, who can speak it better, who can say it better than I can. And I can rip that and do it in my next video and say his words. Nobody will know because he's a many subscriber and I have like 13,000 comments. So nobody's going to know. That's exactly what happens, man.
Crazy, man. I agree with you.
What if Spawn fought Superman? You see shit like that.
Yeah, it's just dumb.
Shit like that. What if Spawn fought Superman? Okay, what if he did? why don't you just make a Spawn like character in Superman and then have them fight instead of just Spawn versus Superman? Like, that's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, guys. They don't own the rights. It's not going to happen. Just make y'all do it anyway. How many fucking superheroes are inspired by Superman? Hyperion, Gladiator, like hell, the list goes on. Why don't you just make another character that's kind of like Spawn and have him fight Superman? What's wrong with that?
Not a thing, my guy.
I would watch that video. I would, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have Vegeta versus Spider-Man. Like, it's just like
the Wiggles, Blues, Clues. He is number one. Classic.
What
stupid.
Like Wiggles and Blues Clues.
Stupid.
Exactly. Like, it's just
That's
crazy.
funny.
They had the Wiggles fight that one dude. What's that nigga? On Nickelodeon, he's that black dude. What's that nigga's name?
Remember,
DJ something. I know what I'm talking about. He got that show where them kids be dancing.
No, I don't remember that, bro.
It's on Nick Jr. He's a black dude. He got glasses. He wear orange.
God.
And he be dancing with these monsters.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Man, my daughter used to watch that shit too, man. I forgot that shit.
I don't know, man. I ain't got a clue.
I'm still trying to make my own lightsaber.
Where you can actually slice shit down?
Gray Leo, I hate to kill your dreams, but there is no way you're gonna have the power of a star in your hand. Like, how are you making a lightsaber, my nigga? Like, how are you making a lightsaber? What? You better go to Walmart and buy one. You stop playing.
He going and picking up parts from the auto parts store, hand making them.
This nigga, you got to go to the Andromeda section or something in the galaxy to be getting that type of material.
I'm telling you, bro.
This man talking about making a whole saber. Like,
what you could be cutting
what if
down,
Wiggles
bro?
fought the Teletubbies?
Like, mom, can I have another brownie? Not tonight, son.
Exactly.
Oh shit!
How the fuck? How did you get that? You know, I made it. Like,
I made it. What you think?
Shit, Luke couldn't even make his. Like, how did you make that?
And he was a legit fucking what are they? Jedi. Yeah, that's what it is.
Facts.
Well, the closest anything has come to a crossover or what if scenario is the whole Enigma comics with Marvel and DC comics fused and divide. Oh yeah, back in the late 80s. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, but they had Darkseid versus Darkseid when he got the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Darkseid's from DC. They had those type of what ifs. But that ain't your what ifs. Those are actual professionals who draw, who thought, who sit down with a team and make a story. That's not just some kid in Minnesota or fucking South Dakota who's bored with this quarantine, who just wants to make characters inspired by other series. That's not what this is. It's two different things. Two different things, man. Those dudes are established when they do that sort of thing. These people ain't. They just want to make a story to get views. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me get some quick views from these squeakers. Now, I don't know too much about Blackscape. I don't watch those dudes. I don't watch those dudes. Yo Gabba Gabba. That's what it is. The Wiggles versus Yo Gabba Gabba.
Good looks, Gray Leo.
Good looks. Thank you. Thank you.
So you want to look at the video of the week?
Yes. Let's get into talk about that today. Let's talk about that today. I like that. All right. Now, today's video of the week, man. Shout outs to the boy Coffee Bean, man. Like,
yeah, we give him a hard
the
time.
Non-binary, autistic, dyslexic, humble weirdo. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Coffee Bean, man. I'm subscribed. I mean, I'm not joining his Discord, not on your life, Coffee Bean. Go fuck yourself. Don't send me invites. I'm not doing it. But as far as the channel, man, Coffee Bean makes some good shit when he really wants to, man. For real.
Yes.
And this video was great. It hits nail on the head. I'm a huge fan of honest trailers. I really am. There's been some shows I haven't even watched because of Honest Trailer has been so good at it.
Yeah.
And he did a great job doing an Honest Trailer of Xenoverse. Like, and when I mean creative on this game, I meant on this game. I meant what I said when I commented. It is one of the most creative things I've ever seen on Xenoverse 2. It is.
Y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna find it so funny too because
Yeah.
it's very true. It's the
I showed it to my brother, and my brother's 16, and he was cracking the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was laughing because it was funny. Like, it's one of those, even if you don't like Coffee Bean like that, you'll still like the video. And I hope you guys will subscribe because he said he will do more. And I hope he does do more because this could be a great series for him.
hell yeah, bro. It was a good ass shit, bro. All right, so let's just go ahead and show him. All right, now Custom. This time I'm not gonna mute you. Just don't talk. All right.
All right, I'm not going to say no. I'm gonna say.
All right, here we go. Let's get it.
The following trailer is rated H for honest.
In a world where Dragon Ball games are mostly
Yeah, like I was
okay
saying.
or f***ing garbage, strap in for the Dragon Ball experience that fans have been asking for. Going to DeviantArt, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and its 1.5 sequel. Prepare for an experience that's actually kind of easy if you're just playing the second game, where you're summoned into the world of Dragon Ball and recruited by future Trunks into the Time Patrol, intergalactic history police protecting the timeline from who knows what. When a scientist Toa and her not-husband Mira team up with demon god Demigra, they'll wreak havoc on history by changing events in history through the smallest detail. What if the Ginyu Force were stronger? What if Frieza was stronger? What if Gohan was stronger? They literally just attached strength boosts to everyone. That's all they did. But never mind that. Journey to Toki Toki or Kanton City, where you meet other nice patrollers and not fight them unless they have a blue check mark above their head. Basically Animal Crossing in Dragon Ball, except when you talk to citizens, they say the same thing every f***ing time, where one just gives you food, one flirts with you, even if you did headcanon that your OC is gay. But that's not the only thing you can do in these hub worlds. Train with mentors who are really just there to give you their moves. It's basically like Luke training Rey. Or jump into the Hero Coliseum, something no one asked for, but we got anyway, and it even comes with a difficult to earn trophy because Vados is a cunt. But we know the real reason you are playing this game, creating your very own Dragon Ball OC who is stronger than Zeno and Grand Prius combined, has the power of Super Saiyan 5 Kaioken times 100 Ultra Instinct 2, and has single-handedly taken down the strongest form of Goku. And that's literally what you do in the final mission of DLC 6. Create your Mary Sue Gary Stew with a whole plethora of options, and choose from a race that suits you the most. Majins, who are over f***ing powered. Saiyans, who get the most transformations, in which some literally have the same stats. Humans, whose transformation is just accessories, and have about the same interchangeability as Saiyans. Namekians, who, weirdly enough, are now confirmed to have penises. And they throat fuck. Or Frieza's race, the best of all, but their combos don't even land. Online, that is. Customize your character with a vast selection of clothing that you can't even color. Accessories that make you look dumber than the costume that you mixed together for high stats. Or just make a QQ bang, then you can wear anything. And go online to fight other people's horrendous creations. Or you could just go to the lobby and find out that everyone's character either has a name that rips off Goku's, or is literally just Goku. Or Gohan. Play in the online ranked, with opponents so cheap and unskilled, it makes GTA 5 look like Citizen fucking Kane.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
As hackers, modders, and boosters cheese their way to victory, mainly take up the leaderboards with male humans. Literally hack you and find your IP address to boot you off the internet. Or just spam the same raid boss attack. Because, you know, it's so much fun to hack your way to victory in a game that's almost 4 fucking years old. Starring robbed of his ending. Shoulda went with the prototype. Literally no purpose being here. Olivia Octavius, Robodad, Anime Deadpool, and Son Joku Briefs Kami Guru. Future battle damaged. Dragon. Dragon Ball, wasted potential.
「 Dragon Ball ワン」「 Dragon Ball 2」「 Dragon Ball 3」「 Dragon Ball 4」「 Dragon Ball 5」「 Dragon Ball 6」「 Dragon Ball 7」「 Dragon Ball 8」「 Dragon Ball 9」「 Dragon Ball 10」「 Dragon Ball 11」「 Dragon Ball 12」「 Dragon Ball 13」「 Dragon Ball 14」「 Dragon Ball 15」「 Dragon Ball 16」「 Dragon Ball 17」「 Dragon Ball 18」「 Dragon Ball 19」「 Dragon Ball 20」"" 「 Dragon Ball 21」"" 「 Dragon Ball 22」"" 「 Dragon Ball 23」"" 「 Dragon Ball 24」"" 「 Dragon Ball 25」"" 「 Dragon Ball 26」"" 「 Dragon Ball 27」"" 「 Dragon Ball 28」"" 「 Dragon Ball 29」"" 「 Dragon Ball 30」"" 「 Dragon Ball 31」"" 「 Dragon Ball 32」"" 「 Dragon Ball 33」"" 「 Dragon Ball 34」"" 「 Dragon Ball 35」"" 「 Dragon Ball 36」"" 「 Dragon Ball 37」"" 「 Dragon Ball 38」"" 「 Dragon Ball 39」"" 「 Dragon Ball 40」"" 「 Dragon Ball 41」"" 「 Dragon Ball 42」"" 「 Dragon Ball 43」"" 「 Dragon Ball 44」"" 「 Dragon Ball 45」"" 「 Dragon Ball 46」"" 「 Dragon Ball 47」"" 「 Dragon
Yeah.
It pisses me off, man. It's like, it doesn't seem like there's a lot to do.
I know, right? But yeah,
And
so,
like you need a solid crew, bro. If one person is bad on your crew, it's over, bro. Y'all ain't winning. And I'm terrible. So we never win.
We live. All right, we live.
Oh, we live again? Well, let me know how y'all felt about that video. I'm telling you, man, that was one of Coffee's best videos, and that is video of the week, man. That video was dope. It was one of the most creative ones I've seen on the platform and on that game, for real. Like, that was a great video. So shout outs to Coffee Bean, man. Many more of those, please. You know, and less of the TikTok bullshit. But again, man, that's Twitch is on, man. That's
we're not gonna talk about
yeah,
that.
we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Bro, like, I swear to God, he profited that shit so fucking quick. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. I'm so fucking done. I died.
Bro, like you can't be doing that type of shit, bro. You gotta get off that TikTok and then post that shit up. That ain't the way, bro. That ain't the way.
Ooh, man,
oh my goodness.
Funny. Oh man, that shit was funny. Oh man. Wow, good times.
Good times.
What's good, Six? Long Dick Piccolo. Damn, y'all roast me for doing push-ups for trying to make a lightsaber. Yeah, bro, we gonna roast you for anything, bro. If you open it up, if you open yourself up, you gotta get roasted. But it's all fun and games here. No hate.
No hate, it's all fun and games, really.
We pick it on you because we like you. We appreciate it.
That was lava. That was a good video, man. That was cool.
I like how he was able to like he did a lot of voice acting in it where he like changed his voice and shit, and you could tell where he did it like on the spot. Where he was
Hell
like,
yeah.
I mean, I know it wasn't like great because he has such a high pitched voice, but when he would switch back and forth, it seemed really flawless, bro. It was good, man.
Especially at the end.
Yeah.
Because at the end is when he does the names, where it's Honest this or it's OC that. Like he really did a good job. He must have watched a lot of Honest Trailer videos to get that cadence down. Because that was a good cadence.
That way? Yeah.
Man.
He only attacked.
Oh, what's up, Kid? Welcome, Kid. What's up, Kid from the 6? Shouts to Kid for pulling up. Kid's been doing his Strikers team.
The Strikers team, man. Hell yeah, I'm gonna fuck
team.
with some Strikers, bro. Kid been
Strikers.
carrying. Shout outs to Kid. He been carrying.
Honestly, I've been watching, and he's been like, low key trash. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to determine whether it's trash or not. I'm still trying to figure out the buttons. God damn it, I still don't know the button. I still to this day cannot do jutsu, and I fucks with Hasio, and I like playing with her with the game because she's good. I'm just terrible, and I feel like she's not having a good time because I'm just so bad. It's just like when you're 14 and you're having sex for the first time. You know what I'm saying? With an experienced girl. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel when I go in there with her. Like, so was this good for you? And she just, this ain't it, Chief. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I don't know what to do here. You got to put in time on the game. I get that. But when I put in time on the game, I'm getting wrecked still. So I'm like, and now I'm hearing it's more broken than ever.
You got to get taught, bro. Like, I'm serious. If you can run
even
across
in that
somebody,
game,
yeah, seriously. If you can run across somebody that is kind enough to explain to you what you should do as a healer or whatever you're playing, like how to do the button presses and like their cancels, which is what you're looking for, you will be able to get out of that. A lot of shit. That's what my problem has been. I don't know all the cancels and shit, but I know them, but I don't know them by like memory, like I do Xenoverse. So it's harder. I'm having to learn that shit. That's all that is. And since you ain't had somebody to tell you, and since I don't really know, for sure myself, other than I know the cadences, but I don't know how many times I tap the button in order to get that. I'm not going into a practice round. I'm just hopping in. So, because I always.
You guys do know that there are season 3 coming to Striker? No, I didn't. Well, no, we did know that because Memba's video, he did the video of the week and he was talking about the season 3 not happening.
Yeah.
He doesn't think there is going to be a season. So that was wild to hear.
It does, Classic.
Why? What's going on? Like they have massive updates. Classic just tweeted that yesterday.
For real.
That the game gets. I mean, he was selling the game. Like you've seen this.
Oh, yeah.
I know you've seen it on Twitter. The man was selling the game. I want you to know, right? This is how Classic hypes the stuff. So when he goes into Discord or whatever medium and he tells you, I don't hype these games, you're a fucking liar. Okay, you are a fucking liar, bro. You hyped strikers the other day. So when strikers fall, I don't want to hear this ever again.
But I mean, hype.
He's
But
just
strikers has worthy of being because I fucks with it. I've put it on my channel.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's easy. I would love to see people hype that shit.
I'm not saying the game itself. I'm just saying when it comes to general games, the man acts like he don't hype him. But you hype him on Twitter, bro. You were hyping strikers on Twitter. It gets constant updates. It's great. The clothing pack, the DLCs, they care. Patches, glitches. I was like, okay, you really try to sell the game. You really try to sell the game.
$39.99.
That's all that was missing, bro. That's all that was missing. $39.99.
You buy. Buy, you get out. Get out my store. Buy, you get out my store.
Shit.
I'm just kidding.
I would like to pull up on his stream one day, just to fuck around, because I need a group of people that's straight. And
hey, look right here.
Not even straight, because I just need somebody.
Bro, look at it.
To fuck with the game.
Well, see, look at this. Classic said he's even made a beginner guide to show you guys. Oh, okay, that's fair. The quick and easy cancels. I haven't shown the crazy advanced tech, so you have to go look that shit up on Classic Chat. He got you, my guy.
Well, Classic, I need a guide for dummies, so if you could put that in the Strikers Discord, please, that would be greatly appreciated. Because I couldn't even get my Neji drip.
Yeah,
I couldn't get my Neji drip.
Said that too,
and I didn't really care for it. I thought it was older Neji. It was younger Neji. But I still wanted the drip, and I didn't get it. You know what I mean? I'm missing out on all these good clothes, Kimumaros. I'm missing out on this good gear, man. And I don't want to miss out on the good gear. But it is like a real raid. Like you needed to be a high class ranked or some shit just to even get the damn clothes.
I mean, you gotta.
And me and Hasio, she was doing good, but I was getting fucking slaughtered. I don't even know how to land the jutsu.
Well,
I couldn't land.
Remember how it was in Xenoverse when we first got the game? The only way you were gonna be that high level is if you actually learned to, get to that level and trained. Once you learn all the moves and techniques and shit, it's like boom. Even if you're not at a high level, you still know how to play and get around people and shit. Like my
Kakarot is trash.
Bro, my side steps are bad at getting good, bro, right now in strikers, bro. I just gotta learn to block, bro. It's fucking hard, man. It's hard.
Yo, you did hype Kakarot. You did hype Kakarot Classic. I watched your stream. You said that it was aesthetically pleasing, but not like that. But you said that the visuals were great, the audio was great. Guys, this looks amazing. Guys, this looks great. Oh my God. Guys, the gameplay, like you were doing it. I was there. You were doing it. You didn't know I was there because I don't type. They don't let me type on Twitch. For some reason, I cannot type on Twitch.
Triggered.
You can lose every match and still get a fit. Yeah. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like even if you lose, bro, you're never going down if you play Ninja World League.
But see, is it like this? Is it like my attacks are gonna be weak because I'm not a high rank?
No,
or does that not matter?
No, that doesn't matter at all.
Okay, cool. So, because I feel like after 4 hits, this bitch was beating my ass. I died after like 4 or 5 hits. Yeah, but when I was hitting her,
sometimes.
Okay, so see, depends. I'm thinking it's because I'm a low rank, but it's the game.
No, yeah, because if you're a healer and you're hitting your X button, you're not gonna do a lot of damage. If you're a attack and you're hitting your X button, you're gonna do a lot more damage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's things like that, and then like if you're around a what do you call it, a ranged, their jutsus, like kids ranged is fucking insane. It like he can constantly shoot jutsus at you. I'm talking about within minutes, like, and I'm getting to where I can do it now because of its cancels. Like his cancel, you could just press the Y button, bro, and it throws out a kunai. Infinite kunai. And then when you use the Demon Wind Shuriken, which I just grinded for, being a kid, got that shit, the fucking pink Demon Wind Shuriken, bro, looked like it got 2 Easter eggs on it. Bro, that shit looks so good, bro. And I'm about to make a video with it. I already been playing with him. If you're not utilizing that specific role the way it needs to be played, then you're going to die. Like, that's how it is. Just like in Xenoverse, how everything is so fucked up. If you don't know how to counter that fucked up shit, you're going to die as soon as you run into it. That's all it is. It's if you know how to play the game, or like all you need to do is just learn one character. Just like you did at the beginning of Xeno. Learn that one race till you're good with it. Okay, now I want to do something else. Do a ranged or an attack. You don't have to change your character for that either. So I
gotta fuck with it more. I gotta really tinker with it more. Like I said, I like the game. playing it because it's a Naruto game, and you don't really get too much.
Right. And it's pretty accurate to detail with how games work nowadays. When it comes to like agility and 3D fighting style, which is you have to make a game like that, So, I mean, I like it. Like with the kunais where you can like yank yourself to the next build, like that shit was genius, because that's rarely used, at least in the anime. So it's cool that we get that extra little shits, man. Like they put a lot of effort into that game, bro. I fucks with it heavy, bro. It's fun to get on and play with 3 guys. Sometimes it's me and just somebody else, bro. We're whipping everybody because the guy that I'm with knows how to play the game. And all I have to do is do my job. If we're base battle, I'll be defense. You want me to stay or you want me to go get the flag? I'll go get the flag. All right, I'll stay. Boom. So I play defense on the flag. Regardless of what the other 2 people do, and there's only 2 of us talking with each other. Sometimes it doesn't always work out, but I mean, you're always getting something, You're always leveling up, so.
Yo, Warframe, I haven't played it. My brother fucks with it. I haven't played it. I usually get my S1 the day they drop for the events. I don't know. And clothing has perks too. Okay, like QQ Bang.
Well, you remember the game I was telling you about that's cross-platform, right? I mean, I know you don't know what it is, but like it's the game I'm talking about is Call of Duty Warzone.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
Warzone, and it's cross-platform.
Ooh.
Would y'all want to see us play some Call of Duty Warzone on here? I think we're going to try it just because it's cross-platform, but, I ain't played a Call of Duty game in years. I don't like those types of games, but I'm pretty good at them, so I think we could make some funny content.
There you go. See, when it comes to first-person shooter, I am trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not that type of nigga. Niggas like me don't even go to the gun range. Like, I don't even go to the gun range. We just shoot the shit. Like, we don't.
Like
I don't do no gun range.
I'm carrying like a stork.
That a gun range is a privilege thing when you have a pistol. Any other time you just shoot.
I don't go to no gun range.
But I know how a gun works, nigga. You cock, you aim, and you fire. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need you to tell me. You know what I'm saying? Range is
totally different.
Yeah, range wants you to aim, aim and do all this target shooting. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna hit you. You keep fucking with me, I'm gonna hit you. It don't matter. You ain't Floyd Mayweather. You ain't dodging this shit. It ain't DBZ in real life. You getting hit. Yes, you getting fired on. Like that's all you. Bam. You gonna feel the. You gonna see the spark. Then you gonna feel the burn. And I got you. Like I got you. That's exactly how it is. Like fuck that.
Oh my god!
I'll peep it. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. Like I said, I'm not opposed. I was gonna on my channel.
Be our first time
I'm on the road to try to get that Final Fantasy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on the road. I was so trash when the original came out. I hate RPGs anyway, as it is. The last RPG game, like fully RPG game I played was.
What happened? You still there? Hello, how you do today? So how many y'all say hi? Namaste. Say ma'am, CMDM. What happened? Where did he go? He has been taken from us. He has been taken from us, abducted, vanished in an instant. See what happens? You see, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you don't watch your back. Hey, can't nobody hear you, my guy. Just letting you know. Nobody can hear you if you are talking. It's not even registering. I don't know why, like, caught us. Gotta make sure the old boy, like, let's see. I mean, he's still in here. It doesn't say he's muted. I don't know. I ain't got a clue, bro. I ain't got a clue. Let's see. Damn, custom auto lag all the way out. Oof. And, hey, tell him to leave and come back. You gotta leave and come back. Hold on. I'm telling him to leave and come back.
Weird.
Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, there you are, bro. Thank God, bro.
That
I was
was
still
weird.
trying to type that shit. Like, oh my God. Yeah, like you just quit talking. I was like, he's been abducted. He is gone.
Yeah.
Taken from us. But anyways, as you were saying before, you were abducted by aliens and then beamed back down because you were black. We know that's why they beamed you back
What
down.
the fuck?
They wanted that white subject because they know white people are kinky like that.
Yeah.
You know white people
I
are
done
fucking
said
crazy.
goons. I done said goons. Black Kid Gaming has
Yeah,
returned.
bro. Like I'm next. I'll be the next one. I'll just auto that up. Pew.
Well, no. They know Black Kid Gaming. I pay too much for internet. Kid Gaming. If it's Black Kid Gaming, then I'm gonna have to go down to Comcast headquarters. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna have to go down to Comcast headquarters.
Slap a bitch.
I'm gonna have a vest with dynamite. You know what I'm saying? And
Damn.
you know what I mean?
He skipped assault and battery. He just went straight to fucking terrorism, bro. Like insane, bro. Like the
Vest with
0
dynamite, you know what I
to
mean?
1,000. Holy shit, bro. I like it. I like the enthusiasm.
Tell you, Comcast make you go in there. Like they make you want to do that shit.
He cold. You are cold
Especially
as ice, my
because
guy.
after 5 o'clock, you're getting nothing but Middle Eastern and Indian foreign people. Like you're getting foreign people, not Native American. Like I'd dig it if it was Native American. Cool. Like talk to me about the prices and all this shit.
When I need this.
Damn.
No. Oh my God, bro. I'm too fucked up. This is crazy.
I can't. I'm still wigging off that Discord incest. What the fuck?
That's crazy. And then Blazin went out of his way to make sure that before he left, that the reason he went in there, he got that dude's name, posted it so everybody could know, like with his little Discord numbers, like.
Yeah.
It's insane, man. Got him linked and everything. It's over.
What do you gain from a Discord of incest? I
know. Like, what the fuck?
What is incest gain? Like, I don't understand. What do you gain from incest? Is this some new shit that we don't know about? I don't know. Like,
I
is this
have
new shit?
crippling
Like,
depression.
I don't trust females out here, so I'll fuck my sister. You know what I mean? Like, well, I don't trust my sister. Like, yeah, all right. Like, what? Like, what do you trust my sister? Like, the biggest thotty. What do you mean? Like, what? I don't
Fuck
get
it. I
man.
guess I'll go to my grandma.
What the fuck, man?
Come here, Granny.
Wasn't there a Shakespeare like that, and he fucked his mom and he gouged his eyes out?
I don't know, my God. That sounds like
It was
some
a
deep
Shakespeare,
shit.
Hamlet or something, or Camelot, or
Camelot.
God,
Is that even real? Is Camelot
Camelot.
even real? I don't even. We're getting into shit to the point where I can't even remember. Like, even if I was sober, like, what are we talking?
Camelot, I think it was.
that
What's
even
up, man?
real?
Make sure you guys
Yeah, Camelot was
hit
real.
that like button on the way in,
Smash
man.
that
Pay
like
your
for
dues.
Camelot. Smash
You
the
see what I'm
like for
saying?
Camelot. And
We ain't asking for
subscribe.
dollars. We ain't asking for donations. We're just asking for you to hit that like. It's hard for people nowadays. I don't get it.
It's like
I don't get it.
It's like they're allergic to a thumbs up.
I just
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
understand. But they be the first people to tell you they support you the most. I support the channel. You can't hit a like. I noticed that like I'll do my videos and they'll do decent, right? I'm like the comment section is booming, but the likes are different. I don't know. Views don't match the likes. It's fake love. All right, it's fake
Thank you,
love. It's
Nasu. We
fake love.
appreciate that. That's why I dropped Comcast. They'd be overcharging for no damn reason.
I knew it was Hamlet. Damn it.
Yeah, it was Hamlet.
Hamlet.
What's up, Super Saiyan Potato? How you doing, bro?
Nason, what's up?
In the
What's up
building.
with you?
How y'all liking the new layout for the streams, man? How y'all liking the new layout? We trying to get separated from that Xenoverse community, you know?
Yeah.
If anything, we're
Well, I mean-
associated with Dragon Ball, so to speak.
Yeah, all that's left, like Coffee Bean said, is booters, cheesers, and niggas who want to be
Facts.
earthlings apparently and go on ranked. Niggas are still on ranked. Fuck off. Like, for real, bro. Like, why are you on ranked?
Yeah, there's like no updates, nothing. Like you don't get anything you just get capsules.
I would like to dive into a subject when I have screens for, okay? Screens might be a little outdated, though, because it was a week. But let's play a little game of what is your favorite Xenoverse YouTuber up to? All right. Come on down. Like, you know what I mean? What is your
Crowd in the
boys
background.
up to? Right now, I know a lot of people, we still fuck with Xeno. Some people still do. It's all right to fuck with, but it's how you fuck with. That's how you mess with this game. All right. Now we're gonna check a couple of channels, right? And we're gonna check this content. Ooh. All right. Well, what's a name? Throw a name out, guys, and we're gonna check that content. See how that man's doing, to see if he needs help or aid, a search and rescue, an SOS. Kofi Kingston, okay? Because some of these niggas need SOS. SOS. I hear them calling. You know what I mean? Some of these niggas got an SOS on the chest.
Wow, like where do we even begin, man? Wow, just
all right.
Man.
We'll start off with the lesser known. So we'll go to Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Cabbage. Damn, I typed in Cabbage and it almost went to him. What?
Type in Cabbage, his name comes up. It's hilarious.
All right, was typing Cabbage, man. It seems he had the same prank that everyone else did, right? All right, so let me get this straight. From what I'm seeing in the video, it looks wild. Kyle Ken Dragon had a video on April 1st. Of course, we all know April Fool's Day. I wasn't gonna do any videos for you guys because it would all be bullshit. Just like when Sauce said in the Discord he was going back to Xenoverse. Get the fuck out of here, okay? So. Kyle Ken does a video saying that, Big Topo, God Topo is coming to the game with screenshots. Woo! I didn't click on the video because it was like 18 seconds long, so you should already know what that's about. And plus the day. So I didn't click, but hey, great try, buddy. Dope. Now it seems as if Cabby has had that same video, but his video is 8 minutes long. And as you guys notice, it's not April Fool. So he's serious. So, if you guys like to check out, does this mean DLC 11 is still happening? You would want it. You want it, buddy. You know you want it. You know you want it, buddy. Bro, you want it. He wants this game to keep going. He wants more DLCs. He wants a Xenoverse 3. Bro, he definitely wants this shit.
That grind that he's on right now, at this point, you just have to respect his grind. It's like, holy shit, my guy.
At this point, he's not taking from nobody.
No.
He's not taking it from nobody. Remember, we used to rip him from stealing.
Right now, bro.
Yes, this is all him. Quit. This is quarantine. This is quarantine in your house, locked down, your bitches in your face. All sorts of things are going on. The world's crazy. And if you haven't noticed, Cabarino lives where, children? Ladies and gentlemen, Florida. Okay? Okay? Florida.
Like everybody in Florida.
He lives in Florida.
They have more Spanish population down there anyway.
He has, and they have a huge Haitian population.
Humongous, bro. Like fucking Godzilla.
He has this shit going, like Zajan said. You got to respect. I do respect the cabbie grind. That I do respect about the man. I don't like the channel. I don't dig the channel, but I respect the grind. He is grinding and pulling this shit off the skin of his teeth. Like you're going back to mods, which is already a L. I'm sorry. Like if you're going back to mods at this point, that's a big L. Slow plays, it's not an L because he stayed with mods. Rikudo Fox, not an L because he stayed with mods, okay? Those two are mod niggas when it comes to Xenoverse. So I expect them to do what they do, mods. I really want them to leave this bitch and go to Final Fantasy. Please somebody leave this bitch and go to Final Fantasy. But all right, that's just wishful thinking.
Bro, but, I got the next one.
Facts. All right, we got OP swordsman build in combos. How many combos are on this game, Zajan?
Not many.
Okay.
Honest, I'll just.
Is it enough to make a 17-minute video?
No.
Not
unless you might be able to replay the combo twice. So you're looking at each combo at the max is gonna last 30 seconds.
Is that something that you would enjoy?
No.
Any of your peers, anybody you know, or does that seem like a squeaker thing? I don't even think a squeaker would. bro, it's low views for a reason, bro.
Right.
This video is a day old, and Cabby is 150,000 solid. The views though.
They just not.
Now
there.
my views are pure shit. You can talk about my views. I don't care,
too,
especially
bro,
compared to yours. Compared to Cabby's, they're shit. I'll let you know, Cabby. My views compared to you are shit. But I'm talking about your view for your channel, because this looks like shit. Okay, this looks like you stepped in shit. This looks like you slipped in shit, and you're wearing all white.
Dun, dun.
What the fuck is going on, Cabarino? Please tell me.
Gotta put
Xenoverse 2.
Effort.
How to mod on PS4. I seen that video 3 years ago.
Recycled content.
3 fucking years ago, I seen that video.
It's the same shit with that they do in movies, bro. Like how they'll remake a Disney movie 10 years later. It's the same shit, bro. They're just recashing in off of it, bro. Like he's literally following the quota. Like that's what everybody does. It's insane, bro. It's such a lack of effort.
He's got nothing left, so it's mods and what ifs now. Because these are what ifs. Does this mean DLC 11 is not happening? O2 OP swordsman build? Guys, there's only like 6 moves with swords. Attacks. There's only 6 moves. Trust me, I know. I made 3 swordsmen today off of that Demon Slayer that I haven't uploaded yet. There's only 6 moves. But all right, we'll move on. All right, that's what one's up to. Let's see what another's up to. Go there. You go, Zay.
All right. Let me pull up on my phone real quick. We're gonna look up and see, cause I ain't thought about this in a while. But I was looking through old messages, deleting them on Xbox, and I remember when Masonic messaged me thinking that Gamebreaker God had copied one of my combos, and I was like, "There's no way." There's no way he would look at. And this was before my channel. I think I had like right at 1,000, so I had just hit that peak where I was starting to really grow. Gamebreaker God, there we go. But
a lot of Jamaicans here.
What? A lot of Jamaicans.
I'm
here?
sorry, but that just threw me off. Where the fuck do you live? Wait a minute. What is an Asian woman?
A lot of Jamaican.
What is an Asian woman doing in a neighborhood full of Jamaicans in South Florida?
Our bullets will pierce her brains like butter.
I pity the fool for a slender white woman in a residential neighborhood surrounded by brutes and Jamaicans.
You do not know the way.
Where are you? Like, where are you? Like,
what town?
Is she in the housing projects?
You need to
I don't know. Hasio is the most mysterious woman on this fucking platform. This is crazy.
People for a living.
She can make memoirs of her lifestyle, and that shit would sell like fucking manga. Bro, that shit would sell me.
Bro, we're gonna make.
She has one of the most interesting lives.
We're gonna make what if videos off of all of our subscribers. First one is Hasio. What if Hasio was an assassin? Bam. Totally.
You know
original.
What I'm telling you, I gotta know. It makes me want to know further stuff. She can write a book with this shit, man. This is crazy. Jamaicans? You live by Jamaicans?
She's like
a lot of Filipinos are here as well. Damn, what?
Well, he's in Florida.
I miss ZZ Toasty. Wait, am I saying that right? ZZ Toyasti?
I ain't got a clue.
I don't know.
I
thought I said it right.
So, Gamebreaker God still all right. So, he ain't got a whole lot of subscribers, but about a year ago, he did have a God of War game. I guess just doing gameplay, he got 462,000 views. But if you look at recent, because he used to do Xenoverse 2, and he left and went to Spider-Man. When Spider-Man came out, and bro, like
the new one.
Yeah, the new one, and he blew up off of it, bro. He went from having like 10,000, I think, or something like that, to like 50,000 off of Spider-Man, and then switched up games and shit. Now, Neo 2 Kurasa. All right, hold on. Kusarigama Pro Combat Tips, 602 views 10 hours ago. The Real Kratos versus Valkyries, God of War Level 1 Challenge. All right, that was a stream. He got 9.3 thousand views. That's pretty good. Neo, anytime he streams that Neo 2 game, he gets, like, that one's only got 1.4K views. 1.4K views, 1.4K views, and it's all Neo 2. And then let's see, let's scroll down to the most recent like big video, which we're now 2 weeks ago. Nothing's over 2K. Just looking, we're just seeing where these guys are at, you know. I mean, is it any of our business? Not really. All right, so level 1 God of War, no upgrade. Give me God of War Part 10. I don't understand the title, but whatever. It's a stream. 12,000. Okay, so maybe he just gets all his kicks off of streaming now. Dragon Ball Super DLC is coming soon for Kakarot. Okay, he got 6.8K. Shit. Masonic. Looked around, bro. Masonic, bro. I don't want to hear it. Game Breaker God. Anyways, yeah, I mean, the rest of it's just utter destruction, unparalleled, and out of this world. God of... So basically Kratos with the Infinity Gauntlet. For what looks like Fortnite? They got 8.4K thousand views. Well, the K was... Ignore me, I'm drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, God of War Ascension. And those are like... That was like a 9-minute video. I don't know, man. It's like they've... It's almost like he's kind of... Well, look, 19,000. Blades of Frost, New Tech, God of War. All right, so yeah, he's still riding... When he does God of War stuff, he does usually get good videos. Good views, sorry. Did some Star Wars stuff. Not a whole lot. Tried to do combos on Kakarot. Doesn't work. Got no views. And so, yeah, it's pretty much... Yeah, everything is God of War at this point.
Kakarot's not getting you views, man.
I don't know.
It's only working for Syriac, bro. It's only working for Syriac.
Well, when it comes to because I think it's one of these cases, and I want to be totally clear with everybody. You know, a few Lagfests ago, I think it was last Lagfest. Yeah, it was last Lagfest. We talked about 2 channels that were using Kakarot to grow their sub base, and that's great. You know, but what I'm about to tell you is, I think they're going to run into the same problem that me and Custom have run into, and Kid. I've talked with Kid about this before too, and me and him kind of agree with it, that we became famous off of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Not 1, 2. Kid got his start from Xeno 1, but 2 was where we got big. Same with you, Custom. And what happens is everybody gets used to you playing this specific game and used to you bringing out content for that game. And they still want content for that game when there no longer is content for that game. So what happens is we are forced to change content so we can have content. We can't just keep doing the same thing if now there is nothing. So then when you move on, because you've done that for so long, now when you do something else, it's like any of the non-hardcore true fans, they are not going to watch. Classic can attest to that. You know, it's Kid can attest to that. Custom can. It's part of the reason why we've lost so many views is because when you get off that wave, then you got to start doing it again. You got to find the next wave. And I think that might be all what YouTube is about, man, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's about the now. What have you done for me now? What are you doing for me lately? That's really what it is. And you hit it right on the nose. Like, we have started our whole things from this thing. And it's not like we haven't tried to leave. It's one of those things where we like the game. So it's not like a forced push to be leaving.
Right.
I like the game. I still enjoy the game. I can get on and still have fun. I can't vouch for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Kid had his video and he expressed his issues with the game wholeheartedly. I understand it because he's been booted. He's had swatted. And, even his community message yesterday. Like, I commented on there. I couldn't believe that bullshit. Somebody really wanted a 1v1, and he told the nigga, I don't play the game anymore.
Yeah.
So what is the point of 1v1ing me? Oh, I still beat you. You're scared type shit. It's just like, dude, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like,
just get out.
You know what I mean? I
Get out
gotta
of
figure
my
how my
house.
audience
Exodus.
wants to steer what I'm doing. Like, that's why I took these days off. And I took months off my platform, which really hurt my channel 2 times. Last year I took 5 months.
Yeah, that hurt too.
And or 2018 I took 5 months. 2019 I took 4 months. But I had a child, man. My children become before I'm doing anything on
first,
them.
definitely.
You know,
You made the right
one of those
decision.
things too, when it comes to these other dudes, is it lack of creativity or is it because of the brass of the dollar? How long does the dollar stretch for this game for you to be doing content? Because I think it's about the dollars. I don't think it's about the love for the game when it comes to Cabby and these other guys.
Of course.
That's just what I'm thinking. I think I could be wrong. Cabby could be like, you're a fucking liar. All that. I don't care. Fuck it. But I just feel like it's not for the love of the game. It's for the dollars. For the dollars. If it's not for the dollars, fine. Then it ain't for the dollar. He can say whatever he wants. But I feel like y'all doing this shit for the dollars.
Oh, that's
and it's not really getting the dollars.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So why not switch to something else? He wears a Kingdom Hearts hat all the time. Play some other shit. Play Kingdom Hearts.
Won't do it because
like
he won't get
I feel like I would fuck with Cabby more, Omega Pro, and all these dudes. Like even not Negro saying I wouldn't watch this shit to save my life. I'm sorry. Only my kids' lives. That's the only reason I'll watch Negro saying again. But when it comes to Zenkai and all these dudes, because I had no problem with Zenkai, I actually like his entertainment. Even when he started showing his face, it was cool. It stalled for me. You know what I mean? Like it's just stalled.
Well,
I don't know.
You know, he took a break too. Like had some shit.
Okay, he took a break too.
Yeah, like
well, Andy Kuba, all these dudes kind of take a break
though. He never came back though. Even now,
Okay.
like he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take a break." Took his break, came back. He said, "I got some videos for you." Came out with a video like 5 days later because I used to be subbed to him. You know, this is before I made the exposed video on Negro saying, and demonetized. Negro saying, sorry. Now I'm not demonetized. So, you know, he come back and was like, "All right, so I've got the footage, but every time I upload it, it keeps crashing. So I'm gonna have to totally remake the video and other things." So you know he's going through stuff, you know, whether that's work or whatever the case may be, just life. So, and then it just kind of fell into every so often a video would come out and never came out from that. That was just really how it is. You know, it doesn't really post no more. I mean, he kind of does, but it's almost like, yeah, I got a big YouTube channel. I'll post a video. When was your last video?
You know who fell off like that, really doing that type of wave? Who I used to see sub to, and if people know, is Cog Inc. Incorporated. Cog Incorporated. He had a huge channel. It was like 60K, and he fell the fuck off very hard, but he was also doing some weird shit. The nigga wanted to stop Xeno, which was getting him major paper, getting him niggas to hit that join button and all that good stuff. And then he stopped that to just try for real to be a legit pro for.
iDubbbz got him again. iDubbbz got him again. iDubbbz got him again. He's gone. We can't hear him. Yo, iDubbbz, don't fuck with me, please. You know, I ask you nicely because as soon as you do, I'm gonna have to cut that ass. You know, I don't want to lay a hand on a simp, but I will beat a simp ass. Please, don't come for, don't make the aliens come for me like they keep doing for custom. You know this. Don't. That's the second time iDubbbz done got him. He got him. iDubbbz is sitting at his crib like, "How's it taste, motherfucker?" That's gonna be a good joke for a long time. Bro, iDubbbz got your ass, bro. Got your ass again.
Man. But yeah, like I was saying, like he had a 60K channel. He wasn't doing nothing no more. He wasn't really posting, and he tried to become a professional Fortnite player. He wasn't good. So I don't know what happened to him. I haven't been on his channel since, but the man didn't even know I was a member anymore. And I was a member for 1 month, only 1 month, guys, December to January. He didn't notice I wasn't a member up until September. Like, you don't even pay attention to your subs. Or anybody. Like, you know, I feel like the love for his channel really lost. He didn't care anymore. You can even tell. And then he did this fake excitement with the other videos. It was really bad. It was really bad, man. And you see these dudes quit. I mean, it could be for lies. I mean, other like Awkward Gaming, one of those channels that inspired me to get out here and up and running, get my shit booming. And they don't do nothing no more. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, they hit 6K and stopped.
Yeah.
And their videos were going over 100K and shit when it came to Xeno. They were one of the first people to tell you how to play the game. What kick you bangs to add. You know what I mean? It was two people on the same channel, man. And that shit just, it left. Niggas do leave the shit.
It just happens.
You know what I mean?
Like, you know that things like life happens. The game, you know, like the only thing that is never gonna change is that things always change. Nothing will ever stay the same, man. And a lot of the problem is, like I was saying earlier, is everybody gets into a rut because you feel like, yes, that's what they want to see, because every time you try to, even when you are on that hype wave, new game comes out, you want to try it, none of your fans want to watch it. You get low views, and you're like, oh, fuck. So I steer away from it. It's the same thing like that where you don't want to branch out, but you got to realize that everything is a wave. You're going to ride the wave, and then you're going to sit there and wait for another one. It's just like surfing. That's all YouTube is. Once you hit that next wave, you ride it till it's gone. Once it's done, you sit there and wait for another wave. That's why I kind of want to, that's why I'm making another channel where I'm going to show my face. Yeah, face reveal and shit. But it's going to be on a brand new channel. And it's going to be my music channel where every time I do music, it's going to have me playing the guitar or playing the piano or singing. Or in certain cases, screaming, because you know your boy right here brought metal to the Xenoverse community. Y'all know, y'all know. But things like that is what'll keep a channel going forever. No matter what you want to do, maybe you might not get a lot of views, but you know that you could always do a cover that will get demonetized. But that will also, in turn, because your channel is already growing, boom you out there to other people, which will go and watch videos on your channel that are monetized. Things like that. And the bigger you are, the more chance you have of getting non-skippable ads, which is probably the only ads you get paid for, unless you do like me, where I go to watch your stream. Yeah, I'll sit there and wait for an ad. There'll be some times, bro, like no bullshit. I remember one time I was like, I'm going to go inside and I'm going to go while this commercial, it was like a 3-minute commercial. So I was like, okay, cool. And my family was at the crib and went inside. I was getting some things and grabbed me something to drink. And I was talking to him, and I'd been there like 5-10 minutes. So I was like, all right, let me go back outside. So come back outside, and I sit down, bro. The commercial has 30 minutes left on it. They put a 45-minute commercial on your video. I was like, Custom, I love you and all, but no, my guy, you're not getting the money from me today. I can't even. Skip. I watched the first one too. Like, you just let it play so you get the ad revenue. The second one was killer death move, finish him type shit. Like, as soon as I seen it, I was like, bro, he'll be done streaming by the time I get done with this shit. What's 10 cents worth for that? I'm sorry. But yeah,
watch all the ads. All right, I encourage everybody to watch all the ads. I want my speedboat. Subscribe to Verve, VRV. You know they got you great. All your Dragon Ball Super needs, all your Yu-Gi-Oh Super needs, all your Beyblade Super needs. Okay, they fulfill all those needs. All right.
Are your Yu-Gi-Oh?
They're like a woman that doesn't complain when you can't please them. You know what I mean? Like that's what Verve is. Right. All right. So make sure you guys head over there right now. All right. If you're not into pleasing women, or if you're not capable of pleasing a woman, head over to Verve. Like, head over to Verve right now. Okay. Right?
You're terrible.
You got to, and make sure you use code Geekdom. All right. Use code Geekdom. All right.
Geekdom is not a sponsor of this video.
I'm plugging them in. Pay promotion. Yo, watch when the paid promotion comes.
Oh, yo.
All right, guys, I like taking a sponsor dip here. Make sure you guys go to Frank's Sausages. They're big, long, and really good. Make sure you tell your wives and your sisters and your aunts about Frank's Sausages.
No, bro. You know what? They're gonna be. You know what? We gonna have sponsorships for. They're gonna be like, we're gonna be one of them guys about internet security. We gonna be like, guys, do you want to make sure that your computer is safe every time you go to browse on them nasty ass porn sites, you sick fuck? Every time you get there, you ain't got to worry about getting hacked or getting your computer in trouble so your mom and dad don't find out. Well, guess what? I got the perfect fucking solution for you, you son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, go crazy with it.
Exactly,
Go crazy
exactly.
with it. Hey,
Look,
yeah,
look
well, we
here,
gotta have
little-
some funny
look here,
ass
little
commercials,
bastard.
bro.
Like, you know what I mean? You could
Oh,
just
you don't
do
like
that.
the way I talk to you? Go tell your fucking mommy. She's gonna tell you to turn it off. So before she tells you to turn it off, smack that like button for your boy. Now back
You
to
know?
the commercial.
Now, before your mom gets back to doing her daily routine,
Tell your mom to
which
give
is
me a
watching Lagfest and putting her finger on the buzzer,
With our faces
I would like
and
to let
shit in
you
it.
know our special sponsors tonight:
Our
Single
face-
Mothers of America, Single Mothers of Non-America. Like, make sure you guys tune in. We're trying to grab the single crowd, you know, single mothers, single aunts, you know, things like that. I don't like saying sisters because everybody hits you with that. My sister's 4. Like, why would I be talking about a 4-year-old? Really, guys? Like, I don't even get y'all. What is y'all headspace? And this pausing after everything that you think is gay when I'm not thinking gay, like that's what's really confusing. When niggas hit you with that, like, all right, I get it. Long and hard in any sentence is not pausable, bro. It's just not. Like, every sentence, like, I don't know, man. He was going hard. Pause. Wait, what? Pause, bro. He was going hard. Yeah, he was. Bro, come on, bro. Let's pause, bro. Like, how? Why?
I mean,
I didn't say he was going hard on me. I just said he was going hard.
It's like
of the
everybody
situation.
forgot. It's like everybody forgot about going hard in the paint. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
People forget.
I
Like,
go
you can't
hard
say
in the
I
paint,
can't. There's
leave you
just
stinking.
fucking
What the fuck
words
you
I can't
thinking?
say anymore. Because everybody
So
is gonna
dumb.
just do a joke, or everybody's just gonna say pause. You can't say long. You can't say, like, man, I'm out of breath. Oh, pause, bro. I didn't moan. I just said I'm out of breath. A pause, bro. Like, what happened to your air, bro? Like, yeah, like,
Bro, my throat.
I don't get it, bro.
Hey,
you-
bro,
you
don't get
can't-
don't get near me. My throat is killing me. Pause.
exactly.
What?
Like,
What? You been sucking dick? What? Why won't
So,
you say
all right,
pause for that? What the
I went
fuck?
over there and I bent over to grab the money. Pause, bro. You bent over? What?
Okay.
I'm like, yeah,
Okay.
bro. Well, how am I supposed to pick up the shit? Do you want me to slide into the money? And then, like, I don't.
You
What
mean
do
a
you
fucking
mean, bro?
army crawl
Pause,
down
bro.
that bit?
It's
fucking
pause
low
on every
prone?
fucking thing, bro. Pause on everything.
Unbelievable.
She said, I ain't watching a Endgame movie. I never watched Endgame. I still haven't watched it.
Oh my god, bro, you have to.
I still haven't watched it.
It really is good when you get. The
I'm
time
not a
to watch
fan
it.
of the MCU, bro.
I will-
Marvel sucks, bro.
I-
Like, after
I-
the first Avengers, after the first Iron Man, fuck Marvel, bro.
You really? Wow, you don't like it at all?
I haven't watched Endgame. I can't say I don't like
Well,
it. I haven't watched
no,
it.
not
I'm
Endgame,
saying
not
when
Endgame.
it comes
I'm
to
saying
the,
the MCU. Like, you don't like the MCU at all?
not really. No.
Wow. I mean, I don't
I
blame
liked
you, but-
like I said, I liked Iron Man. That was a good movie.
Yeah,
I
bro.
liked Avengers. That was a good movie.
Yes.
Guardians of the Galaxy, that was straight.
Yes.
Thor, the first one was straight.
Yes,
Or no, Ragnarok was better
The
than
first
the first
one
shit.
and yeah, Ragnarok was better than the first one, but the first one was
Yeah.
good too. You know, like I feel like the only
what
reason I
else?
like the MCU is because they were good. They had so many good movies. Yeah, not all of them were like
Well,
nice.
I like the MCU because of this. They kind of stick to the source material.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's
as
good.
far
That's
as
what they need
costume
to
wise,
do.
I don't want them to, because the costumes, like, that's what pisses me
Yeah,
off
it
too.
looks
So
dumb.
I used to want costumes, but I don't want a bright ass, spandex and all this bullshit. No, I like how they flip them and reverse them. I just don't like. My whole thing is X-Men is my thing. I love X-Men since I was 2 years old.
So what have you? So
like,
sorry to interrupt.
I don't
you.
like the X-Men movies.
All
I
right,
don't like the X-Men movies.
And it's all because of of their outfits, isn't it?
No, it's not because of
Is
the
it
outfit.
mainly
I could
because
care
of
less.
the-
Like I said,
oh,
I don't want Wolverine's yellow spandex. I don't want to see
Well, what
that.
if it was like at the
No
end
one
of
can
Iron
pull
Man?
that off.
Well, what if it was like at the end of Iron Man? You seen it where it was like a helmet that he wore, bro, and like he had the guards and shit and there were slits for his claws to come out. It looked so It looked like every piece of what he was wearing wasn't clothing. It was armor. It looked so fucking official. You know what I'm talking about?
See?
Like
But you
that
see,
would-
that's cool to add. But my thing is, when it comes to X-Men, they're doing Ultimate. And I do
Sony,
not
bro.
really like the Ultimate
bro.
universe.
Sony. That's
I
why.
don't.
It's Sony.
Yeah, I just really don't. The fact that Juggernaut was a mutant is complete bullshit. He's not a mutant.
No,
he doesn't
he's
need
not.
to pee, but you're making jokes that he needs to pee. Magneto can control him. Like, it was just the most ridiculous thing. Like Magneto, right? And this is what pissed me off. He could flatten a semi like it was nothing.
Right.
But the man struggled to lift another man, like get the iron out his blood. Like, what? And I'm also thinking, like, everything in there was plastic. I don't believe it.
Yeah, it's like,
Like when they did the
like,
honest trailer, you saw the pen in the back of the security guard's pocket. You could see a pen. That pen is metal.
Yeah.
So like he couldn't control that.
That's plastic that looks like metal. That's just plastic.
Yeah, it's plastic that looks like metal. Like, yeah, exactly. Like you can feel everything metal. Magneto can feel everything around him metal because it's magnesium. It's like his
your
power.
argument is
He
done.
can feel the metal anywhere.
Yeah, it's metal's in your blood. There, can't argue it away.
You know?
Boom, it's done.
Boom.
You can't, boom, it's over. We explained it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't bring it up again.
I just the X-Men when they did how they did it was just weird. Like,
yeah, I don't.
It just weird. Like I liked some of the characters. I'm not gonna lie. Like Nightcrawler when I first seen Nightcrawler, I like how they did.
Yeah, that was cool. But I mean, that was just because we were already like, oh yeah, well now that this is the way it's gonna be, okay, this is what we're used to. Okay, so cool. I like his design. That's cool for what they're doing. Yeah, that's cool. I always thought that they should have kind of stuck to the originals and gave them their own, their own flair to the costumes of the X-Men instead of like everybody gets the same color jumpsuit. Even in the Days of Future Past,
it was pissing me off with that. Everybody got a pilot suit.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right,
so
I have a fucking pilot suit.
It's like from the start, everybody had their own costume. It's like you are taking away the identity of them certain people. Like you should be see, that's something else too, and it's such a hard line to bridge when you're looking at movies nowadays because you want something to be realistic, but look and resemble just like the comics. Like the Scarlet Witch, she had a great costume in Avengers 2. Her costume now, I don't like it. Avengers 2 with the Age of Ultron, like her costume, of course she's not going to wear that ridiculous large headpiece. It made sense for Thor to wear it because he's a god. He comes from another realm, dimension, or whatever. And then after the first movie, he quit wearing it because he was stripped of his power and felt like it was just like things had happened where he no longer wore the helmet for that specific reason. They wrote it into continuity where like a character like the Scarlet Witch, you can't just have her wearing a obnoxiously large headpiece, just like Loki. It's the same thing. They wrote it out of continuity. So instead of doing that, she never has one to begin with. And you give her an outfit that resembles the comics. But then you got like the X-Men. Everybody's got the same color jumpsuits. It's like, bro, like, why can't everybody be their own? Like, why does Rogue not at least have on some green and yellow spandex pants? I mean, like, that's what women wear now anyways. Then, boom, just give her like a, the rest of that spandex, make it go all the way up, like, to her sleeves. She has, maybe she has no sleeves. I don't know. And then she has a jacket over it, like Trunks' jacket that's cut right around the breasticle area, you know what I mean? So it's short. Boom. That's Rogue. Don't matter if you do her hair or anything. You can it doesn't have to be bright green and yellow. It could be like a very dark yellow and it could be a very dark green. But that subtle hint of that is Rogue is what those types of what those movies they just lacked. Just like they screwed Deadpool over in the Wolverine movie. So I'm glad that they got him right, but it's it's hard to bridge that gap, man, because you either love it or you hate it. And a lot of times, like, for instance, the first Spider-Man, I'll be honest, I love that suit. Is it my favorite suit? Not even close. I just love that suit. The only thing that I don't like about, the main thing I don't like about it is I don't understand how he would have created it. He didn't show, in that movie, he didn't show any type of skill to be able to do it. You just had to guess, oh, well, he's that smart. And I like when the movie gives me the, just small little, subtle hints that dude is smart as shit. I didn't get that from the very first Spider-Man movie. I watched 1, 2, and 3, and 2 was pretty good. 3 sucked, I didn't like Tobey Maguire as the actor. He wasn't a bad actor, I'm not saying he was, but subtle things like that just...
Because it didn't feel like it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't.
And
Spider-Man's supposed to be 15 to 16. He's a kid genius, and
that's
you know
why,
what I mean? He's agile and he's jokey.
That's why I
And
like the Amazing
Tobey
Spider-Man.
Maguire couldn't hit that point.
Well,
That
see, a lot
British
of people
dude
like him.
kind of hit that point. I know, I get it. Like I mean, they like it because it was the first Spider-Man. When you think about it, there's no other movie out like that.
Oh yeah, I
So
played
when
the games
James,
and everything.
what's
That
his
was
name?
I was a kid,
James
bro.
Garfield, that's his name. The skinny dude.
Yeah.
Who came with the other one.
Before Tom Holland. Before
Yeah,
the MCU
James
one.
Garfield.
Yeah,
I kind of liked his Spider-Man because of the jokes and he was funny.
Yes.
But when it came to fighting, I didn't like it. I didn't like the love story triangle shit.
They didn't. Sony doesn't do like they did better in the Venom movie, but they didn't do the best when it came.
Venom
to
was trash because it didn't have Spider-Man. That's the only. I mean,
and I think
like,
a lot
just
of
to
it
me.
too was like that Spider-Man. Like they were already like Venom was already in the process. That Spider-Man was going to be with Venom. It was going to be Spider-Man and Venom, but they weren't going to be a part of the MCU, which is what they're working on right now, trying to get Venom to have his piece with Spider-Man as a Sony. Like Venom doesn't show up in the MCU, but Spider-Man still can fight Venom, Tom Holland, and the other guy that plays Venom. And Venom becomes more of the
Fuck.
And
Hold on,
like,
I gotta pee.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing.
Hold this down.
I'll hold it down. I'll hold it down. But basically, he will be able to come in as the new Venom, not ever mentioning Peter Parker, and Peter Parker come in on a totally different aspect. So I'll be honest. It'll be hard to weave the stories together, but I would love to see it because even if it's not the MCU Spider-Man, it is going to be a Spider-Man and Venom movie, which is other than the first time, which sucked. It can't be worse than that. This Venom was a good movie. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I've only seen, when it comes to Sony making movies, I've only seen a couple of other movies that have really kind of, oh, okay, well, that's a really good movie. I like that. When they own the rights to something. And that was the very first Fantastic Four. It was pretty good. I fucked with it. It was good. But it wasn't great. It wasn't something that I could, hang a mantle on and be like, yo, this is one of the best movies. Just like, it's, so far, at the end of the day, I like the Christian Bale Batman. The second one. Yeah, the second one with the Joker. That's one of my favorite movies. But I don't like how there's no CGI. For the most part, there is no CGI when Batman fights. And it just looks bad. And that's, even though it's one of my favorite movies, man, I can't stand that certain thing, man. And it's one of the director designs, choices and things that, it is such a hard bridge to gap when you talk about reality with the comic book fantasy of what's really going on. You got the Justice League with people with powers that come from rings, Superman, guys like Batman that can freaking bench press 1,500 pounds, unreal stuff, ninjas, and all this has to be legit when you're competing with gods and aliens. It's a hard bridge to gap. Sorry, it's a hard gap to bridge. Damn, my ass is high. Customs don't watch night 1 of WrestleMania. It's some BS. I'm going to take your word for it, and I'm sure he knows what you're talking about. His name is Andrew Garfield. Yes, it is. It is definitely Andrew Garfield. He was probably my favorite Spider-Man. I like Tom Holland's, but I did like Andrew Garfield's. He played a good role. But, Andrew Garfield wave. Andrew Garfield. Shit, now I can't even remember. Tom Holland wave, you know what I'm saying? MCU Spider-Man. I would rather see, I don't want to see somebody else play Spider-Man when they fight Venom. I want to see Tom Holland fight Venom, you know what I mean? I want it to be development for him in the MCU, but the movie is not associated with the MCU. Oh, well, how can I put it? Like, it's a part of the MCU, but Venom, because the MCU doesn't have rights to it, does not show up. It's just Tom Holland fights Venom. Maybe something goes wrong where Venom, is going crazy because, Nick Fury drags him out on this random mission, and the symbiote attaches itself to Tom Holland. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It's a symbiote. It's over, bro. Then, like Eddie is like going through his thing. They go through the mission. They're trying to examine it and figure out what the hell's going on with it. And by the end of the trip, it finds its way back to Eddie. And Eddie is like, or he's just like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to go kill him now. You know what I mean? I don't know, for some reason, whatever the case may be. Maybe before it goes back to Eddie, it lays eggs or something. Like, it's just crazy stuff. I don't know. You could do so many different things with it. You could just, brother, with all of the comic book scenarios, you already know. It's already canon. He said he's back. But it's with all the canon, the symbiote it has its own planet. It's alien in origin, and you could go so many different ways with Tom Holland still fighting the Sony Eddie Brock and being but all he has to do is just go there for a mission because Nick Fury drags him there, and then they for some reason Eddie Brock and the symbiote just ain't getting along, and the symbiote splits her for some reason, or maybe it's by the end of the movie we find out because the symbiote is pregnant or whatever, because we don't know what it is, because it's an alien race and it ain't nothing but goo anyway. Before it goes to Peter, it lays eggs, boom, or whatever it does, offspring type shit, 2000 Godzilla series. It finds Peter Parker, merges with Peter Parker, and then after by the end of the movie, it detaches from Peter, and it boom finds its way back to Eddie Brock, and now it's Eddie Brock versus Spider-Man for like 20 minutes. I want a 20-minute fight scene, bro. Tom Holland, Spider-Man versus Eddie Brock, Sony.
Fuck that. Nah.
Yes.
Straight on Tom Holland. We need a new Spider-Man. How about Silk? I've been reading on her shit, and the bitch is amazing.
Well, no,
amazing. She even
like
shoots through her fingers, man.
But that's
she
an
shoots
alternate
the webs
universe.
through her fingers. It's still good. You can still do the movie. I'm not saying it's
not good. What I'm
you
saying
can
is
still do the movie. I would love to see Silk in the film.
So you would rather see. All right, so the thing is, like, an alternate parallel Spider-Man coming in to fight Venom would be a letdown to a lot of fans.
No, I don't have to see her fight Venom. Look, I'm telling you, you could just do a new Spider-Women movie. They're doing these women movies. I would like to see Silk way more than I would like to see another Tom Arnold bullshit, another Tobey Maguire, another James Garfield. I'm straight when it comes to that. I'd rather see something different. They gave us Spidey multiverse. That was cool. They gave us the Puerto Rican. They gave us the Puerto Rican half black one, Miles Morales. Cool. And
he's
now
in your intro. He's in your intro.
If you're gonna do one, they're doing this kick wave, the Kickstarter wave of these girls with these movies. Why not do Silk? She's a good character, even a side character. Even if she's not the helm of the movie, throw her in some sort of way. The character is great. She's not as strong. Her spider sense is better. She's more agile and fast, but her webbing is shoot through her fingertips, and her costume is literally made from the webbing, which is dope. It's a badass character. And you read shit like that, that's the shit I'm fucking with. I'm tired of whack-ass jokes and having Avengers save Spider-Man.
No, I agree. Because something else I was thinking about too was one of my favorite what would you call it? Variations of Spider-Man in the multiverse.
No, they're not gonna do Toxic. They gotta do Carnage. They have to do Carnage.
Carnage.
You have to do Carnage first. Carnage has to be first.
Toxin was already done. They just did him.
Are you talking about the MCU?
No, I'm talking about in the Venom movie.
They didn't do Carnage?
No, Carnage is the second villain. Toxin is the first villain.
Oh, okay. But there's two in that film. There's two villains?
No, there's one villain. And Carnage is hinted.
Wait, all right. So you're confusing me.
All right. Venom, the villain is Toxin. Now give us a Black Cat Felicia Hardy movie No, Felicia. No. I don't want no
Dude,
black
Black Cat
Felicia
is
Hardy.
boring. About
Listen,
perfection, Black Cat is boring, bro.
Black Cat
So her powers is basically bad luck,
yes,
bro. That is
like,
trash.
No, don't even like if she comes in, just make her a fine ass white woman and give her some good ass CGI. That's all I ask for.
I'm sorry, perfection, but I thought as a person who loves the ladies, who's endowed with women, I thought you would come in here with some good suggestion power base here. This man hit me with Black Cat, one of the weakest. She ain't even know Gwen Stacy. Gwen Stacy was a better Spider-Man. Like, no. You. Black Cat is just Catwoman. You know what I mean? That's all
yeah, like you can't make her black, then that's racist as shit. That's the black cat. Like holy shit, that
Yo,
cat
they
is
made
so dark,
Starfire
bro.
black.
Yeah,
how many people were pissed off when Starfire was black?
I'll be honest. Like,
How'd you feel?
Like you know, I'm white. You know, I'm over here. You know, I'm crackering it up. You know, you're saltines like a bitch.
Ooh, salty.
I mean, I ain't white enough to fuck my sister, but you know, I am white. I ain't even got anyways.
You ain't South enough to fuck your sister. You ain't Southern enough.
I ain't redneck enough.
Yeah, redneck enough. He ain't redneck enough. He filled out the forms and he didn't qualify.
On when I'm fucking my sister. Okay, so I immediately when I seen it, the first thing I automatically thought, because I wasn't like, damn it, like why did they do that? Like why couldn't she have stayed white? No, the first thing I thought was, wow, they're really pushing this issue to make black people and you know all these different types of races like the ideal beautiful race, when the black girl they chose, I'm not saying she's ugly, but she really isn't that they could have chose a prettier black girl for it. I mean, my God, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not what I'm saying. Like she could have been a fine ass black girl. I'd have been like, oh, so they're pushing the issue. Hey, at least she's fine. I'm good with it.
See, here's my take on it. I didn't really care because honestly, Starfire's orange.
Yes.
So it don't fucking matter who played the role. She's orange.
Yeah, I just
my thing was when they tried to black it up with Ariel the mermaid, and I'm like, wait, she clearly ain't black. Like, you know, there's no Atlantic women. You know what I mean? That's Ariel the mermaid. They tried to black her up, and I'm like, wait, what's going on here? All right, come on. I ain't. I'm not saying I ain't with. You know what I mean? You know, kids love that stuff, but I'm like, hey, she had black friends in the show. You guys ever watched Little Mermaid animated series? She had black sisters. They were all called her sisters because Triton they were all called her sisters, but her sisters were black. Some were Asian. You know what I'm saying?
Well, supposedly that lore also comes from like they all used to be human, and there were like it was like America before the sea sank, and then some of them, whether that was real dark black people or just lights, you know, certain types of light-skinned or dark-skinned people, you know, they didn't survive type shit, so there's only certain
facts.
But anyways,
well,
you know,
perfection,
that's retarded.
You saying that,
so
perfection, we're basically getting that in the new, what he's saying, we're basically getting that in the new Black Widow movie, damn it. You know what I mean? Like, we're basically getting that, bitch. We're getting Black Cat in Black Widow.
Yeah,
like,
Black
Widow
is Black Cat. Like, she isn't even established. Like, Black Widow is, I wouldn't say do a movie, but at this point, you know, with the way if they're gonna give,
Atomic Blonde, right? You remember that, right? Atomic Blonde with Charlize Theron.
Yes.
Remember Haywire with Gina Carano, and all these other umpteen movies with these single women who just are kicking major ass.
Kill Bill, baby.
Yeah, well, okay, Kill Bill was different. That I feel like Kill Bill was meant to be funny.
Yeah, bro. Kill Bill was not a good movie in my opinion. Was making fun of
the stereotype. That's what I feel like Kill Bill.
Kill Bill was
exactly. I fucks with Kill Bill because that shit, having a bitch fight over cereal was funny as hell. Like, you know, like she went to pull out the pistol through the cereal, boo boo, and then she killed her in front of her daughter. Told her daughter, "See me when you get older. I know you're gonna track me down." Hell no. Then she did the 3-star fucking attack on that nigga. He was dead. Like, this shit was crazy. She blipped out the other bitch's eye after even getting out the other eye.
I mean, listen, when you do a movie so good that Family Guy copies it,
oh yeah,
you already hit it, bro. It's just like The Flash, bro.
If it's mainstream. All right, what? Robot Chicken copied that shit too.
Oh, bro, like
shit.
They had so many shows, bro. They're like,
My Name is Buck,
like
and I like to
in the music industry.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what But
like,
those movies were cool. They don't feel forced. Black, or
Right.
what's that new one that's coming? Not Wonder Woman. What's her name? Catwoman. No, not Catwoman. Batwoman. Yes, not Batgirl,
the
but
show?
Batwoman.
The show?
No, it's a show or movie that's
It's
coming
a show.
out. Batwoman.
It's already came out, and it's like
Oh.
terrible. The ratings are
Yeah,
trash.
see-
she's a
see.
dick. All right, like if we have not been monetized to this point, we're about to get demonetized right now with what I'm about to say. Okay, now this bitch is a total fucking dickhead. She acts like just because she found Batman's fucking lair that the only reason that that anything will work right is because a woman is wearing the suit on some bullshit. It's like, I don't know a woman in the world that sits here and goes, women are better than men. I don't know one. Like, seriously, on a day-to-day basis, women are like, we are both equal. I can do things that they can't. They can do things that we can't.
Exactly.
So how do they...
Just don't force it, man.
It's forced. In that show, it's forced. 100%. That bitch... And the CW, that's why I quit watching The Flash. Bro, I used to watch
It's fucked up, dog.
Bro.
I hate when white people come out of here and talk about they ain't fuck with CW and
Bro.
you know that's black owned. Like,
Bro. Oh, you are so, bro, like, it's forced, man. You know what I mean?
Like, this nigga come out here, I don't fuck with the UPN either.
Oh, man, I don't fuck with y'all because y'all skins is darker. Yeah.
But Static Shock would be dope.
Oh,
Tell me
God,
that.
bro.
An
I used to
R-rated
watch
Static Shock
Bro,
movie.
I used to watch that as a kid every fucking day when it came on Cartoon Network. I was
let
middle
NBA
school,
tell
bro.
it. Did you see NBA talk about Static? How he
No,
used
I
to
did
come
not.
home from school and watch him when that's clearly the biggest lie I've heard.
Because there's no
That
way.
is a lie.
He's
There-
almost
yes,
50 years
he's
old. There's no way.
43.
He came
But
home
go
from
back
work
to his
and
video,
watched
bro.
it. He
It's
came
that.
home from
It's
work.
that exactly. This man,
He
but
coming
he
home
said
from
he
work.
came home from school, bro.
This man was
When
a
Static
dweeb
Shock
in
came
school.
out, I was 10 or 11 years old. NBA
Yeah,
is
I
like
was-
13 years older than me. There's no way he was watching Static Shock coming
Yeah, I
home.
was young. Cartoon Network didn't put it on the air. Because it was on WB first, and I remember.
I was cracking up though, like
Yeah,
this nigga crazy.
Yeah, because WB owned it first, just like you. Like I didn't get to watch all the Yu-Gi-Oh and the Pokemon and none of that shit until unless it was Saturday morning cartoons, which sometimes we didn't get to do because Dad was home and Dad wanted to watch college football.
Facts.
You know, and then eventually we realized, well, yeah, college football is better.
Go
But
Wolverines.
anyways, fuck Michigan, go Gamecocks. But anyways, yeah, bro, I'm a Gamecock fan, bro. You remember when we played, bro? Woo!
No, I don't remember that game.
No, bro,
I
my
was
God,
sick
we're
that
gonna have
day.
to reminisce. We're gonna have to reminisce off of some fucking football later on when we're not streaming, bro. But anyways,
Thanks.
so those types of shows, I didn't get to watch as a kid because I didn't have that channel, or I was limited to the time that I could watch, and those shows were just monumental when it came to the foundation of how they make anime, games, how they market, how they come out with new, like, just anything in general, entertainment-wise, bro. It shaped the masses, bro. Yeah, like, Beyblade is irrelevant now. Like, they changed it 7 different times, doesn't matter. But Pokemon is one of them things that never died. Dragon Ball Z, one of them things that never died. Naruto, one of them things that just never died. And when you look at all of them in the scope together, my guy, even when it comes to Spider-Man, Batman, Marvel, DC, everything, look at other games, Mortal Kombat, Capcom, Tekken, none of it Final Fantasy. When you build a fan base that will continue to ride for you and die for you, that's when you got something special, bro. And at this point, content-wise, game-wise, everything is just geared towards kids, man. So it's hard to really get something special.
Which is wild because they're telling us, oh, you can't get paid for your content if it's kid friendly. Okay, weird, but all right, because
because when you make it
there's
kid
channels
friendly,
like
then
fucking
then
Toy
nobody
Heroes
can
out here making major bets.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean?
you make a fucking video and you say yes, it's kid friendly, then nobody can fucking comment because your comments are disabled. It's like yeah, fucking kid friendly.
Exactly.
That's it's the same.
I don't
dumb
get
shit.
it. Like, it's just weird. Like, all these channels to me seem to be kid friendly, and that's why I left them. and the content as well. It has. I do no personals here, guys, and I want to let that be known. And I will keep telling you guys, even if you're tired of listening, I don't do no personal. You may make a joke about a nigga's chest hair or his beard. Yeah, it's just shit talk, normal shit talk, like we all do. We all know what Forever World looks like. You know what I mean? Like we all make fun of his looks as his expense. He's done it himself. He's made memes himself, so he knows, bro. Like you know what I mean? I'm talking about his channel. You know, I'll be talking about the channels and the content. And this is my opinion. My opinion isn't law. My opinion isn't see all be all. I'm not omnipotent, omnipresent, or nothing. I'm just giving you my opinion. Sometimes there's facts, sometimes there isn't. Sometimes it's just speculation. It's whatever, man. It's whatever you feel. If you want to be that fact checker, go out and be that fact checker.
That fact checker.
But you know,
he said, go out and get the receipts, baby.
Wait a minute. I don't remember that. But when we come on here, bro, we try to give you the real. And having somebody tell us and re-edit the fact that, oh, they buy 5% of OC porn, it's still 5%. You know what I'm saying?
Still buying for porn. Not to mention porn of your creating.
And not only in the same sheet did he say he buys, but he also does commissions himself.
Bro, that takes fucking effort, bro. That takes effort to create. That's like, don't get me wrong. See, like, you know, there are a lot of artists, you know, like you could take classes where you could paint people naked. Like, don't get me wrong. The human body naked is a beautiful thing. But it's one of those things. It's the same reason we wear clothes. It's the same reason that there's an
the same people your cartoon characters wear clothes.
Yes, it's the same reason that if you are out in public naked or if you get caught pissing in public by the cops, you can go to jail. That is public indecency. You know, it's the same thing as being drunk in public. It's a decency about being in public. So when you look at things like art and stuff, art is an expression, and if it's not a piece that if it's a piece that presses an agenda, you can't do it. You know, that's why it's called porn in that sense. It's totally different. It is entertainment.
He's absolutely right.
But it is a different agenda.
Because think about it. All right, could you sit here and say that Beasters is the same type of shit that they're doing?
Say that what?
Beasters is the same type of shit that Zero Grand and all those other dudes are doing.
Beasters? What is Beasters?
Beasters is a show about bestiality, or not bestiality, but animals. Like this is Wolf, and he wants to desperately have sex with the rabbit.
With the rabbit,
his
that weird
instinct
shit
is to kill the rabbit.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. I don't know. I have not watched that anime, but I have definitely seen all the memes. All the fucking like clips of it, it's been fucking shoved down my throat. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's not the exact same thing, but it's very fucking close. It's very close. It's pushing in a. It's like it's like when what was the guy that won the fighters tournament when the last fighters tournament, and he I can't remember his name, and he wears that blue fox furry suit. I don't remember what his name is, but he won the fighters competition, and then like once he won, he got to go up there and say his speech. And the first thing,
the Fox guy, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So he takes his weird ass fucking mask off. I was like, all right, cool. So he's like seriously, because I've never watched a lot of this stuff, and you know me being just an automatic reaction, I'm looking at it going, wow, he's very extravagant. I don't blame him. A lot of people do that shit. So all right, what you gonna say? And the first thing out of his mouth is, I know the Republicans are going to hate what I'm about to say, and I immediately was like, are you fucking serious? I was like, bro, like, you know, I don't vote Republican, I don't vote Democrat, and I don't like to talk about that shit. You know, white people, we don't like to talk about the way we vote, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But on some Dave Chappelle shit. But anyways, no.
You don't like to talk about who you vote for, but you damn sure will let us know who you're not voting for. I love that about white people. I love
real
that.
about that shit, bro. We real about
exactly.
that shit. And we're not telling you
we'll
to
let
vote
you
for it.
know.
But let me tell you about the some bitch shit that this motherfucker said. I got you. Check me out. But no, so it's more of a, you know, I don't mind talking about it, but I don't talk about it, you know, especially, you know, just me personally. This ain't for all white people, you know, because all white people are crazy. You know, I don't associate with most of them, so I am alone. Anyways, when I look at how you're supposed to address, what would you call them? Like, what do you call them? What do you call them? When you're talking about government and shit, like your politics. Yeah, that's what it's called. Sorry, guys, I'm drunk. Forgive me. We're back on track. When you go to discuss politics on a channel where you have viewers and there are a lot of people watching, you can't say the way that you truly feel. And it's not that I have something to hide. It's more of I don't want to say something and then just because what I said is true, politics-wise, not only does it hurt me, it hurts Custom too. And it's just a thing where I don't say a whole lot when it comes to politics, but what I will say is if you're going to talk about politics, there's a time and a place for it. If we are talking about it on the channel, that's different. We could talk about politics, right now. We're somewhat talking about it. But it's not on my particular views, but so much of it's a respect thing. When you go to a public place, there's a time and a place for everything. When you get an award for a video or a movie or a game or a competition, the first thing you say is not, let me talk about my political beliefs, because nobody cares. It seems like you're forcing an issue when you do it that way. The first thing you should say is, if you know what to say, then you're like, thank you. You know what I mean? It's like, when you say things like that, it's almost like it feels like it's staged. Just like, remember back when Kanye came up and interrupted Taylor Swift, and I didn't agree with him, and I felt like he was a total jackass, but I also didn't
because that's not your moment. That was her moment. Even if you feel opinionated, and Beyonce had a better video, we all felt that way. But it's not the right time and place to do that type of shit. And especially to somebody, because if somebody was to do that to Kanye, he would want them barred and blacklisted and all this shit, man.
It's the same thing, bro. And the crazy part about it is, I think that was part of the reason that, that was like the first step of him taking that change, the second step, to where he's at now, like he's on some crazy shit now. So, I mean, it's like,
I just think he's more on conservative. I don't think that's crazy. He's just more
all right, well, let me
when
rephrase.
you get the money that he has, and you have the
I want to rephrase, damn it. Like, I know what you're saying. But no, I know what you're saying. It's not that it's crazy. When I say it's crazy, the change from one side being so ignorant to so many things and preaching like you know what's going on, to come and do pretty much a 180. Now you're humble. Now you're not talking crazy all the time. You think about things. You sound like when the president brings you into the White House, bro, it's like, wow, like what a freaking change. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that because, all right, I will say, white people don't like to talk about. I voted for Trump, but the only reason was because I was not about to vote for Hillary Clinton. She's a liar too. I couldn't do it, bro. There's too many. He's just a businessman. She's a politician, so I can't trust. I don't trust politicians. I just don't. Maybe that's the white person in me. I don't know. But it's more of a. Even when Obama was in office, I didn't vote for Obama. I voted for McCain, but I still supported Obama. I didn't badmouth him or anything. Even when, because you can call your elects and shit, your senators and. In your state, you can actually call their offices and talk to your senator. I do that. Yes, I do that. Yeah, I'm 28 years old, my guy. I talk to my senator in South Carolina because I want him to know, as a citizen, the way that I feel about things. I've talked to him probably 3 times, and I'm not saying you need to make.
Because, wait,
holding. Holding.
Custom, can I spoil one match of WrestleMania for you? Yeah, tell me what's going on, man. Let me know what's going on.
Yes,
I need to know what the fuck is going on. Because it's 2 nights. We never had a WrestleMania like this. We never had a WrestleMania like 2-night event, but it's no crowds.
But there is a crowd. There is a crowd for quote, I voted for Trump, quote, X. There is a crowd for that, apparently.
My son never answered my phone. But what matches you want to support? I don't like. I know he said Alexa Bliss earlier. I don't really fucks with her. I don't. I'm more of a Becky Lynch type of person, and I hate Becky Lynch.
I hate that I have no idea what we're talking about.
No, I don't hate Becky
wrestling.
Lynch, but I'm more of like Gail Kim's gone. Asuka's not really. They're not really promoting Asuka like they should. So it's kind of like. Kenny Omega is bisexual. Did you guys find that out?
Who?
That was crazy. Kenny Omega.
He's a wrestler, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Did he make it public? Did he make it public?
Yep. Video and everything.
That's that trying to shove it down our throat shit, bro. That's the shit I'm talking about.
No, I don't think Kenny Omega. He's very popular.
Oh no. What I'm saying is they did it for the push.
Braun Strowman? Wait, who was he fighting again? Who was Braun Strowman wrestling? Becky Lynch retained? All right, cool. That's fine.
All I know is
because she was fighting Shayna. Who was fighting Shayna Baszler?
It's definitely not Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, Becky Lynch is the new Stone Cold, goddammit.
Bro, I swear to God, that's where I'm at in the wrestling. It's definitely not Sting. It's definitely not The Rock. Rey Mysterio will not make an appearance. Bro, what was the back in the day? What was the guy that wore the weird mask and it was like he had blood coming out of it, and he had like this it was like wrapped around his face. It was leather, and he had like chains over his mouth. He was like kind of fat. He had like real long, nasty, greasy hair.
Mankind?
I don't know, bro. I don't remember, bro.
Was he WWE?
Yeah, from either WWE or WWC or WCW, one of the two.
You might be thinking about Abyss from TNA.
Jeez, I don't remember, bro. God.
There's a big ass, fake ass Mankind dude named Abyss, and he was in TNA.
I don't remember.
Braun beat Goldberg. Bro, Goldberg, I'm like
Goldberg.
If you hear these people shoot, Goldberg was my favorite wrestler growing up, but
he was my brother's
favorite. People
favorite.
Shoot on Goldberg, they say he is a very dangerous wrestler, and he has ended some careers. Fucked up.
Bro, yeah,
like there's a lot of videos saying Goldberg did not know how to be he was just too hardcore. And if you see that match with him and Undertaker, he concussed himself before he came out to do his entrance.
Yeah,
he banged his head on the fucking door so much that you can see his shit start trickling when the match started. And that he tried to do his jackhammer and fucked up Undertaker's neck.
Damn. Yeah, like, cause I was.
Shit,
that's what I was
even
watching.
my girl Nia Jackson's beating bitches' asses, man.
Oh, no,
she is fucking people up. How many times has Nia Jax fucked somebody up? All right, she is a liability now. All right, you got to get different insurance when you wrestle these people.
Braun beat Goldberg. Damn. Miz and John Morrison retained SmackDown tag belts.
That's not really.
He was bleeding in his entrance.
Goldberg is 50-something years old. Braun Strowman,
yeah, like
is that
Stone
new
Cold,
nigga.
like The Rock, like them guys are, they're old now, man. They're the legends.
So I expect them to take L's. Even John Cena, like seeing John Cena take so many damn L's, it's starting to get comical. Like, damn, every time he come out there, he taking L's. Best. Miz and Morrison retained. I like Miz and Morrison. I really like that group because Mercury is a better coordinator and he does he's a scout. He's a talent scout. He's better at that.
That's
he
crazy,
was bleeding in his entrance. Yeah, he was bleeding. I'm telling you, he was bleeding. You could see the dot on his forehead. He banged his head on the wall so much. Like, what are you doing? How are you psyching yourself up to go wrestle?
Bruh.
Like, he was doing too much. Like, hey, I'll be sitting here and I've told y'all many times that his entrance was dope. Having the fucking, I would never have sparks hit my fucking naked body. Never. Would you have sparks hit your body?
Up on 100 different levels, motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Bro, if I had those little fire sparklers from 4th of July, you know, them little sparkler joints?
Shove them shits up your ass.
I keep that shit far away from me, bro. I don't want none of that shit touching
so you
me.
didn't. All right, so this is definitely a white people thing then. So, like, during 4th of July, you know the little ones where you could buy and it would shoot, like, 10, like, little balls out, and you could hold it, and it would shoot the balls
Yeah,
out.
it would fire at your friends.
We used to shoot them. We used to shoot it, bro. We would be killing everybody with that shit, bro. Like my friend's hair got caught on fire, bro. I had a bruise for like 3 weeks one time because
bro, I did the smokers. I did the shit that didn't do nothing to you, like the snake that would just coil. You know what I'm talking about? You would light the snake, and then the snake would just burn, or the little balls that just came out with smoke.
Oh yeah, like colored smoke. Yeah, we did those
I did the broke poor man's fireworks. I did a safe fireworks.
No bullshit.
If there is safe fireworks, if that's real, I did the safe fireworks.
Well,
okay.
No, this is the bullshit that we used to do. When we were kids, we got introduced to all the different types of fireworks, by our parents and our grandparents. And, bro, when we got to about 12 years old, everybody was like, because I was involved heavy, and so were my brothers in church. And we had a youth group, and we was like, hey, we're going to get, fireworks we had every Sunday night, we would have what we called Afterglow. And it was basically like a youth study group with just the youth and the actual youth members, the kids. I was chosen when I was when I was a sophomore to talk, or not to, to teach, and be what they called a youth leader. And I was the youngest guy chosen. Like, they started it, and it's done now, but it's been years. But they, we decided that we wanted to do fireworks for the New Year's Eve celebration. They was going to have Afterglow. All the parents agreed, and we didn't tell the parents. We said, okay, so everybody save up $10 over the week. If you got $10, a lot of them had it then, but some of us, like me that played sports, I had to be like, hey, Dad, can I get some money to go to the movies? And then not go to the movies and go to my girl house and save that money so I could buy fireworks. He could give me $20. It wasn't all the time, but, sometimes I got that money. We saved it up so we could have a war. A fireworks war. The parents didn't know what was going on, but we had a big backyard, and we had plenty of things to do. So I told Dad, I said, Dad, we're about to go crazy. And Dad was like, what you mean? Yeah, I said, this is what I bought, and this is what we're going to shoot with people. The little smoke bombs? That was like smoke grenades. So everybody got we pitched in, everybody bought 100 of them. There was so much money, bro. We had so many. Everybody had 20 or 30 fucking smoke pellets we were throwing at each other. Everybody had 3 fucking guns that I was talking about that shot the 10 rounds. So everybody had 30 rounds to shoot at each other. And there was 15 of us doing it, bro. So we had hundreds of dollars, bro. Because some people was like, man, I'll throw in $30. I work, I make $200 a week. I ain't worried about that. Yeah, I'll throw in $40. We was like, okay, bet. And he just said, fuck it, let's split it, bro. That shit was so fun. We had so many bruises. They were mad at the parents were mad at us. Yo, they was.
See, I didn't do that much fireworks. We just go downtown.
We only did that once. We only did that once.
Niggas
that was
is too lazy, and I live downtown, so it ain't shit to me. Now I'm so desensitized to fireworks. Down here, I don't give a fuck. Niggas will break their neck coming down here. They constantly shooting down here. They constantly traffic is a bitch. It took sometimes it take 2 hours just to get home, and nigga, we 15 minutes away because there's so much traffic. But now I just look out my fucking window, or I'll hit my carport and I'll just sit there and watch the show if I want to. That's the luxury of that, man. I mean,
you in the city,
Undertaker beat AJ Styles, as he should. I just hated how Undertaker lost his streak. He should have went to 30, but I hate he had to lose it to Brock Lesnar, and they don't even like each other. Fuck that. Honestly, bro, Brock Lesnar's pissing me off, man. Brock Lesnar is pissing me off. It's the battle. We get it, bro. You did MMA, but they don't even do those type of shorts in MMA no more, bro. He's still wearing the battle. It's crazy. AJ Styles is dope, but AJ Styles is also dangerous too, man. His finisher is very dangerous. It could fuck people up.
I'm gonna have to take your word on that.
I'm telling you, his finisher is fucked up, man. He'll fuck you up.
Yeah, because my ass, I don't be watching wrestling. I feel left out in this conversation, but I'm down. Let's get it, type shit. I'm so I ain't watched wrestling in years, man. It's just like Dragon Ball, man. When Dragon Ball Z ended, it's not the same. Just like when Stone Cold, Steve Austin, Goldberg, Sting, The Rock, when they was in there, even like I'll even like extend it to like the John Cena era, but like John Cena was the only one that I really knew because he was out of all of them, he blew up the most. So it wasn't like I was like, yo, I'm watching wrestling. It was just he was the one plastered in everybody's faces.
Oh yeah, John Cena, man. He was thrown in your face, but he was saving the company at the time, man. He was really saving the company.
Oh,
he has the most Make-A-Wish foundations.
Shit.
Like that man is John Cena is just the wrestling. When it comes to wrestling, he is an absolute icon.
John Cena.
When you hear those horns,
right, it's
somebody
over.
getting their ass
It's over. Like you could play them horns across the world, and I bet Chinese people would be like, John Cena,
bro.
John
Everybody
Cena?
reacts the same way. It is amazing. I just love wrestling, bro. I just like it so much. It's just so dope to me, man.
Oh, it used to be dope to me too, like back in the day. But like for instance, I got into different things, like.
Well, yeah, I'm more of an entertainment. It's entertaining.
So like,
even though people, it's not real.
Did you play sports? Like, what'd you?
Yeah.
All right.
Football.
I want to take this time to like, since we got 7 people here, we've been streaming for about 3 hours.
I'm gonna go in a minute though. It's 11:16.
Dang, he said he got to go. All right, well
I gotta go.
we're gonna keep this non-personal then, since you got to go. We'll save that for another time.
We'll say that. Save that.
Yeah, we'll say that for another time, man. Thank y'all for watching the stream, man. It has been a pleasure giving some entertainment to you guys. Lennar has been wearing the same attire since 2013. Bruh just changed it already. It's 2020. That's 7 years wearing the same black shorts. Goku has been wearing the same outfit for 20 years, then wore a different outfit for 8 months, and then changed back to the same attire that he's been wearing for 20 years. So I don't want to hear your bullshit. No, I'm just kidding. And Cena is a 16-time world. Hold on, wait. Cena is a 16-time world champion. For that,
I mean, come on, man. That man been wrestling for like the past 20 years.
I'm telling you, bro,
I mean, he came out in 2001, bro. That's almost 20 years.
16?
He should be a 16-time champion.
I don't know, bro. Like, out of all the years that you're telling me that if you're a coach for a team, out of 20 years of coaching, that 16 of them years are gonna be Super Bowl championships or
bro,
like
it's
like,
John Cena. He would literally lose the belt. He would literally lose the belt, and then when it came to a pay-per-view, he would get that shit back just for them to sell the pay-per-view. 16-time champion. Get the fuck out of here. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
how many
right.
times did you lose it? That means you had to lose it 16 times. Fuck. No, bro, it's peppered. That record is peppered. The
Peppered.
Rock was I
remember
the Guinness Book of World Records put The Rock in when he was a 7-time world champion at the time. Like, that's where the accolades were dope. Now, 16-time world champion, of course, man. That man won't stop wrestling. He won't stop. If that's the case, if we're measuring that, then Hulk Hogan's an 80-time champion. Like, damn it, like, you know what I mean?
What are
Like,
you gonna
if
do
we're doing off those
when the
measurements.
Hulkster comes
Vince
for you.
Even Vince McMahon became the champion, the world's oldest champion. Like, come on. That ain't fair. Goku isn't real.
What about the home?
Goku is real. Ric Flair is possibly the greatest charisma
Gamecock
and personality
too,
of any wrestler I've ever seen.
He's a Gamecock
the
fan
high
too,
flying, wheeling, dealing.
Wheeling
You
and
know what I'm
dealing.
saying?
Bro,
Wheeling
he's
and
so
dealing.
fucking
High
awesome.
flying.
Yes.
Limousine ride, jet flying. Like,
Me and my
Ric
dad
Flair
trip
was
on
that
him, bro.
guy,
Yes.
man. I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time keeping these gators on the ground. Like, what the fuck,
Going
man?
crazy, bro. Like he done lost his mind, bro. But it's all perfectly weaved into his scenario.
Exactly. It's a show, man. It's a great show.
Well, like we said earlier, thank y'all for watching. I think this is a good time to end the show. Make sure y'all smack that like button for your boys. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you to everybody that has come by. Gray Leo, Storm, Kid, Classic, Bat Boy, Hasio, Perfection. Like everybody that has come by, thank y'all so
Dalton,
much. Nason,
Dalton.
Super Saiyan Potato, and a good many more of you guys. So thank y'all so much. We really appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah.
Y'all know that we're about to start making some videos on this channel, me and Custom
Facts.
together. So we might start recording one here soon in the next couple of days. So y'all stay tuned.
Hell yeah.
Y'all be easy, and we'll see y'all hopefully within the next couple of days with a video. If not, we'll see y'all next Saturday at 8 p.m. for Lagfest.
Hey. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Oh, one more thing before we go. Me and Custom have been slacking. I say me and Custom because I said I would do it, so I'm going to help, partially put blame on Custom too because he's part of the channel. I didn't do any of the comment section to promote any of the last people in the video, so I apologize for that, and
Yes.
I will fix that. We'll get that fixed for that
We'll
video.
put them in the link. We'll link you. We'll link your description.
Yeah, we'll link everybody in the description. I apologize personally for that, but we'll get it going. I'll have
that goes
tomorrow.
for Cabby and all the other guys that we mentioned today. We ain't no haters, niggas. We don't fucking know y'all, but just your content is
If we talked about you and it was a big part of the video, then we will put your content down below in the description so anybody can go watch it. But that's all. Thank y'all again for watching. We'll see y'all on the flip side. Deuces.
Peace.